Hello, hunters. Hello and happy Sunday, y'all. It is today we are celebrating the anticipation of the Monster Hunter Wilds Master Rank DLC announcement, or for some of you in the world, the G Rank DLC announcement that we believe is going to be dropping, is going to be announced this upcoming Friday at ONL Summer Game Fest. New DLC and such. Oh, Poison, you know. Well, we've got some great people hanging out with us today in chat. We've got Immortal Poison, Pack Queen herself, Viperon. We've got Lockdeer Roxy. We've also got Dark Wolf over on the vertical stream, alongside Gizmo, who's a new member or subscriber to the channel. We've got Potato Bomb and Hans Heinrich as well. The folks who had been here before the stream even went live, thank you so much. It's awesome to see, and I'm so grateful to have all y'all here. Today we have a bit of a fun one, and it's going to be different. It's also going to be hard for me, by the way. I'm going to need chat's help. This is where y'all are going to get to see the gaps in my Monster Hunter knowledge. Yes, that means that as a creator here, I don't actually know everything on the internet about everything that there is to do about every aspect of Monster Hunter. Gasp, I know, right? Like, who could have thunk it? But we're going to be rating every large monster in the Monster Hunter mainline series. Every monster in the Monster Hunter mainline series. That's a tall order. Not just because there are a lot of monsters to go through. There are a lot of them that I either have forgotten or don't recognize. And I would like to say I have a pretty good understanding of a lot of the monsters. I know a lot of them. I recognize a lot of them, even with their older art. For some of them that never got, updated profiles or portraits and icons within the game, because the game, they've not been around for a while, right? Like, take for instance Dalamador. That's still one of those pixelated sort of ones from the 4U era. Sure, but I recognize it. However, there's going to be a lot of them that I don't, so I'm going to need your help to help me suss out some of them, especially some of the variants that I might not have come across. And then I also really didn't get into Rise, for instance, and it's got such a beautiful watercolored aesthetic, except for the fact that I don't know which ones they are. So I'm going to find myself struggling real hard today, I think, and I'm going to need your help. But XAS Prime, hello and welcome. Yamanskami. Ooh. Oh, I think I might be able to suss that one out. I think so. Poison, Fatalis, Elatria, Shigara, Makala, S tier. Ooh, you have some favorites of mine going on right there. Thank you so much for the 12 euros, my dude. I appreciate that. Helps out the channel, helps out the stream, all that good stuff. When it comes down to the YouTube algorithm and all that jazz, where, the like and subscribe. We don't do that just because we're trying to bait you into our ecosystem. No, it's actually how YouTube measures our success. But with that being said, we have a lot to go through. So take a look here. We have our tier list. This is the Monster Hunter Every Large Monster tier list maker. Yes, this is over 200. Valstrack's got to be S tier or high A. So even for the ones that I am unfamiliar with, I'm going to do my best to give them an honest shake. I am not the end-all be-all. My opinions are my opinions, for example. So even though we're going to be putting Deviljho in D tier, we'll just do that now. Let's just get that out of the way, because I do not stand the angry pickle. There's going to be some takes that all y'all are not gonna like. Y'all are gonna come in here and be like, whoops, is this long-haired weirdo saying that my favorite monster is not the S-rank monster? How dare they cancel them? Cancel Capcom. Capcom delete Monster Hunter Wilds from their PC. No, it's okay if you disagree with me. It's okay if you think that my takes are bad. 100%. Like, we're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. And for me, this is more or less my own personal flavor of wish lists. that I hope to see. And so some of that is obviously going to be colored by my own bias. I recognize my bias. Okay, that is my bias. It's not fact here, and this isn't reflective or representative of the larger or wider audience of the Monster Hunter series as a whole, because there are just so many, and depending upon which Monster Hunter you came in at, or which generation you came in at, there's you know, people's first experiences, and those are the formative experiences that they had with Monster Hunter. You know, like if you came into Monster Hunter Tri, you know, there's going to be some of your favorite, like Kedius, for example. You know, like we haven't seen a Kedius since Tri. And because we haven't seen that, there are a lot of people who really want to see Kedius. And that's like one of their favorite fights, even though it's an underwater combat. And I really didn't like the underwater combat in Tri. The point being, it's okay if you disagree. And I completely understand and respect. However, we're going to go through as many of these as we can throughout our session. And yes, like the first row already has got me spinning. Hot take. Great Macau Mogs, Great Jaggy. Oh, but I love Great Jaggy. I want Great Jaggy back. I mean, Great Macau is good too, though. Right? So I'm going to start off here with at least a couple of the ones that I know right off the rip out of the top line here. There is no tier below F, although I could probably add a tier below F. I'm just going to stick with the S, A, B, C, D, right? I'm going to stick with these ones right here, and we'll do that. The D tier is like, no, I absolutely don't want to see you under any circumstances whatsoever. S tier is, I am guzzling copium by the gallon, okay? Like that's the spread. And then anywhere in between is some level of flavor beneath or above, right? I want the first goober you meet when you get, oh, Dodogama. Oh, Dodogama is easy S tier for me. I would love to see Dodogama come back in Wilds. Why would I love to see him? Because he's cute. Literally no other reason. He must be protected at all costs. He's just a little Dodogama dude doing Dodogama things. And I love him. That's it. That's it. Simple as. Yep. So that's the kind of basic ass bitch takes that we're going to have here today. If that's your vibe, great. Like and subscribe, because you're going to be confused and probably pissed off at me by the end of this. Oh man. But let's take, for instance, right here we got Acidic Levinus. Story time on Acidic Levinus. There was a what was it? It was Thanksgiving, like 2022, I want to say. And Pac Mum and I were at the thick of grinding out Monster Hunter Worlds, like early master rank. I wanted to get the Glavenus Helldate. Glavenus Helldate is a insect glaive. It's a fire insect glaive from Glavenus. That makes sense. But there's the new Acidic Glavenus. Let's grind Acidic Glavenus because it's newer and it's fun and it's different. And me and my idiocy didn't realize, wait a minute, no, I need the stuff, the mats from the regular Glavenus. And I spent 2 weeks, I spent an entire week off and the week following grinding this guy ad nauseum. Only to realize that I needed to do the regular Glavenus. Why was I doing this? I don't know. I was an idiot. And so, yeah, me and Acidic Glavenus, we don't get along. He's not bad. I wouldn't prefer to see him back. I would prefer to see regular Glavenus, but yeah. Glavenus, that's right. Not Glavenus, even though that's probably the proper way to pronounce it. Acantor and Ucanlos. Yes, although I don't recognize their icons here. I want to say this is a Cantor right here, but I could be wrong. Elatrian has been around a lot. I don't see it fitting necessarily in Wilds. That would be very difficult to make happen, even though we've seen quite a bit of it. But I really did enjoy the fight. It was a steep learning curve, 100%. And it was a challenge for a lot of people when we got this in World. Any of you who had fought Elatrian, say, in 3rd gen, was just used to a regular fight, but he had a lot of different elements. Well, now there's an elemental DPS check, and boy howdy did the entire community erupt. They had some feelings. The most badass version of I'm hurt, but damn if I won't take you with me, acidic. Yeah, that's Glavenus for you. I wish Glavenus and acidic Glavenus would have gotten a turf war. That would have been interesting, getting to see the two of them just clash with one another, and they got their tail blades just like they're duking it out like two swordsmen. That would be so cool. This is Darren Morin. Oh, so Jen Morin is down below then. Okay. Yeah, okay. Darren Morin, and I think Jen Morin was down here. Where did I see Jen Morin? This is Jen Morin right here. I'm not putting him in D tier. Hold on. Either or both of the Morons would have so much, like we've already got the Windward Plains. It doesn't matter what new biome we get. We've already got the biome we need. At the edge of the Windward Plains where you get caught like in the dust cloud, it gives you the invisible wall, but you know, the storm kicks over and you can't progress any further out there. You just take a boat. You've already got the stage set for it. Just make it that portion of the map. I would love to see them back. 100%. Ancient Leshen, D tier. I hated the crossover in World. It was awful. And don't get me wrong, I liked Witcher 3. I streamed Witcher 3. No. That thing can go back into the recesses of wherever it came and never come back. Anjanath. Anjanath was fun. I liked Anjanath. For some reason, there were a lot of people who found Anjanath to be like their first wall in Monster Hunter World. I'm not entirely certain why, but we already have Guardian Anjanath. I don't think that we need it, and I'm not really interested in seeing a whole bunch of variants come back. One of the things that I'm concerned about, and we see this in every Monster Hunter generation out there, right? Like whether it's first through the sixth. They'll bring variants of things to be able to kind of expand out the roster easily. It's a lot more easy to make the same monster, but then just kind of like fine tune that monster a little bit. We've already got Guardian Angie. It's fine. I don't need another Angie, but I did like the monster. Oh, Leshen sucks. Leshen sucked so bad. Both Leshen and Ancient Leshen. And in fact, I think regular Leshen. Yeah, Leshen right here. No. The Witcher Clue was. Pac-Man, why don't you tell me how you really feel there, huh? Oh, man. I don't know where the Atal Ka icon is, but I have some very, very positive feelings about Atal Ka poison. 100%. 100%. Yeah, Anjanath is a solid monster, but I'm not really looking forward to having a whole bunch of like duplicates of the same monster over and over again. I want more variety of monsters as much as possible. At least that's what I'm hoping for anyway. I know that we're gonna get variants, that's fine. And now, is this Bloodbath Diablos right here? I don't think that's Bloodbath Diablos. This is from Rise. I don't recognize this one though. This is Thunder Puppy, and if anybody knows Thunder Puppy, #1 in the Monster Hunter Choice Poll, or the Hunter Choice Poll back in 2024, leading up to the release of Wilds. Look, it's coming back. It's coming. I don't even need to wishlist it. It's coming back. It's my favorite monster. I know. It's just everybody's favorite monster, but yeah. This is Apex Diablos. Okay, Apex Diablos, fine. I think it would be interesting. Actually, you know? Okay. Chat, hear me out on this. We have Apexes. And this is Apex Zinogre. We already have Apexes, don't we? Because of the fact that this is a game that uses the word Apex. Monster Hunter Wilds uses the word Apex. For You uses the word Apex. And then, of course, we have some Rise as well because the Megalas were there. The whole virus thing was incorporated into all three games. But we have Apexes as they were originally defined. They've recovered from the Frenzy virus. And now we have the apexes of each of the biomes in wilds. What I would actually love is having apexes that have survived the virus, per the traditional definition, come back to Monster Hunter Wilds in such a capacity that they then give, like, they have turf wars with the apexes of, like, the Windward Plains or the Scarlet Forest. It would be interesting to see monsters who have recovered from the Frenzy virus become an apex form of that monster and then start, you know, going toe to toe with each of the apexes of the biomes. They did though, Prime, didn't they? They reused it. Rise apexes wouldn't fit in with wilds. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. Give the Monoblos the glorious return of Apex Monoblos. I mean, I could see that happening. We could have an Apex variant. We could have a Guardian variant of just about any monster in the game at this point. So then this must be Apex. Is this Apex Mizusune? Because this looks like it might be Apex Mizusune and then Apex Rathalos. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong on this. Yeah, Apex Mizu. Okay. And then Apex Rathalos. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, Bamboro. It is Banboro, I think. I liked him. I liked his big horns. And I like the fact that he could take trees and just shove trees at people. That was pretty cool. It's fine. It's fine. Barioth. Absolutely, I want Barioth back. Barioth would be interesting. I don't know how they would make this. We've already got a lot of low and middle tier monsters in Wilds, but I do like the hunt. I think it's fine. I wouldn't mind seeing Barioth back. I want Barioth back. All right, Seething Basil. Seething Basil. I want Basil back. I want Basil back so bad. I would prefer Basil so much more than I would prefer any of the other invasive species. Deviljho, I'm looking at you. The music is a bit loud. Heard. Thank you. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Some of these songs are louder than the others in this playlist, so apologies. Please keep me in the loop if it ends up getting too over the top.
One second, you know your dreams protect.
There we go. There we go. Yep, stream music loud, stream. You're turning down my music. Capcom out here being like, how dare you? Music is the content now. The soundtrack is more powerful than you are, streamer.
Voltic digital cast.
No, it was a quick Steam cup.
Unmatched forgiveness.
All right. All right. So,
the experience.
Behemoth. So as this might be strange. Even though I didn't care for the collab as much, and it is a collab monster, I'm actually putting it in C tier. Because absolute dog water tier, I would never want to see this monster again tier. Versus, if it came back, I wouldn't actually be mad, and I probably would enjoy it to some capacity. Oh, this is normal basil? The seething basil must be down further. Apologies. See, chat, I told you. Some of these icons are gonna throw me for a loop. Yo, Alito! Hey, thank you so much. How you doing? Samwise coming through. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the 9 months. I appreciate you. First time in 9 months I have seen this. Well, you know what? You've got 9 months. Thank you for the continued support of the channel, man. Please enjoy the membership, paw. Oh, Bahamut would have been good. Bahamut would have been good. So then, a slight confusion here, but then is this Apex Black Diablos? Because that doesn't look like the world's Black Diablos icon. And I'm assuming that perhaps this must be alongside some of the other Black Diablos wasn't in Rise. Okay. That's just regular Black Diablos. Fine. Fine. B tier. Wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't hate it. Beatotus. Beatotus, I think we do need some more Piscine Wyverns. I'm actually going to... It would probably be a wish list for me of a regular... like just B tier. I think it's a mid fight. But we do need more Piscine representation. Bayo's all right. Yeah. Yeah, Bayo's all right. Bahamut would have been amazing. Bahamut was teased, and a lot of people... I think they were trying out Bahamut and Omega simultaneously in development for Wilds. Please, yeah. Larry. Yes, please. Yes, please. Ooh, Parshath coming in here. My man, thank you so much for the 5 gifted members. Oh, Shy Guy got one too. Shy Guy got one, regular on the channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's so generous of you, man. Helps out the channel, helps out the stream. You know how it is, my dude. W gifted, Prime, you know. Prime gets it. Prime's also been getting some W takes in the chat here too. Happy to see Barroth in S tier. The Barrioth. Yes, this is Barrioth. Wait, you actually want to see Barrioth? I remember you getting so mad about Barrioth. I love, maybe it's just been that kind of like Stockholm Syndrome sense of affection that you get, because it's just a monster that you're familiar with. You'd like to see them again. Right. Okay. Valstrax. This is just regular Valstrax, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think this is Crimson Glow. Check me on this, but yes, I would like to see it. I would like to see it, but I'm gonna put it in A tier because I think it would thematically... That is Crimson. Okay, thank you. I'm still gonna put it in A tier. The reason that I'm putting it in A tier is that I don't think thematically it would fit within Wilds very well. And then it also doesn't make sense from a narrative storyline perspective for Crimson Glow to come back for any reason. So I love all Valstrax though. Valid. Magnamoth? You mean Magnamalo? I hate Barrioth, but I love seeing them in game. They're awesome. Najarella SSS plus tier. Yes. Let's go. What's my favorite monster class? Oh, Jesus. I don't think that I have a favorite monster class. I don't tend to like brute wyverns. I think we need more Neopterons. I would like to see more Leviathans, and I would like to see more serpent class monsters. I don't care for brutes as much. And speaking of which, Brute Tigrex straight into D tier. He can suck on this D as far as I'm concerned. Get out of here. I hate him. Burning Unbridled Passion. This is... Oh man, they were the ones that would come in with Gypsaros in first gen. Not Blango. Why am I blanking on this? This is the pigs. These things were so annoying. Yo, Immortal! Shigaru Magala return, please. Yes! Oh, man, I will get to that. I will absolutely get to that. That's Bullfango. Thank you. Bullfango. C tier. Nope. I still have trauma flashbacks, okay? I don't want it. We've already got Gypsaros. We don't need to complete the vibe. Tier list stream. Shy Guy. Okay, let's give it up for Shy Guy. Shy Guy, you recommended this back in November. It was either November or December. You recommended this for me over holiday season. I had not forgotten it. And I wanted to wait until we were just on the cusp of the DLC announcement to actually do something like this. So let's give it up for Shy Guy in the chat. This was his idea and something that I took to heart and kept running with. So thank you so much for the idea, man. I'm very much excited. We're anticipating the Monster Hunter Wilds DLC announcement this upcoming week, probably Friday, opening night live, Summer Game Fest. I'm looking forward to it. However, on the other hand, there's also some really good ideas that came through from my regulars, such as Shy Guy here, that was like, you know what? This fits. This fits. W, Shy Guy. Absolutely. So, that being said, let's continue to move on down the list. So, I'm going to, actually, you know what? I'm going to need to put in a NA tier thinking about it. Here we go. Oh, what? I see what I just did. My bad, my bad. There we go. And then we're gonna change this. Since this is what we're talking about today, it doesn't make sense for us to include monsters that are in wilds already, because the whole point of this is to talk about monsters that we're hoping to come back in the DLC, or my personal wish list anyway, of monsters coming back in the Monster Hunter Wilds Master Rank DLC. So while I'm doing this, actually, I'm gonna start putting these guys here. It's not that they're bad or I disagree with them existing, but rather it doesn't make sense to have them on the wish list if they're already in the game. So yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll start moving these up just so that way we can kind of sort through these a little bit faster. These are monsters that already exist in wilds. There we go. Okay. All right, we got a few of them. Let's see. Celtus and Celtus Queen. There we go. Yes, I'm putting them in S tier. We absolutely need more Neopterons. We need more Temnocerans too, but like insect representation in wilds is minimal. I would like to see them back. Yes, Rose, yes. Ah, we need to see Barioth and S. Barioth is right here, my dude. Barioth is right here. Absolutely. Bring the queen back, yes. We just haven't seen something quite like it since. There's just not been enough representation. I would like to see more. Okay. This is... Which Diabolos is this? Is this Bloodbath Diabolos right here? And this right here looks to me like, Bersarios. Is this Bersarios? Oh, thank you, baby. You put some ice in it? Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, honey. Oh, I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Okay, we'll do. I'll give you a shout. That's Pat Queenie right there. Give it up for Pat Queenie. Black Gravios. Okay, this is Black Gravios, and this is Bloodbath. Okay, Bloodbath. Even though there's another monster that I would prefer to see return than Diablos. I'm all right with this. This is fine. That is Bloodpath, the other Apex. Okay. Okay. So then what I would like to do is I would like to see Bloodbath back. I would like to experience Bloodbath for myself. And this is just regular Azure Rathalos, right? Regular Azure Rathalos? I mean, I feel like we're going to get Pink Rathian and Azure Rathalos regardless. That's just pretty much a staple. And so, if that's the case, then B for me? Yeah, it's Azure. So NA, these are all monsters already in Wilds lock. So because these are already in Wilds, I can't really wish list them to be in the DLC because they're already going to be in the game anyway. They're in the game now. So yeah, the NA just means they don't really factor into what I am hoping to see. I like to see one of the kings make an entrance. Oh, RB Snipey, talk to me about this. Talk to me. Tell me what you're feeling. Gravios. We've got a Gravios. It actually could work. It could work. I'd like to see. Black Gravios could come back and be a part of, you know, one of the variants. Sure. Oh my days. Okay. Name is escaping me here. Valhazak. It's probably a bit cheeky for me to say something like this because it wouldn't even fit in the Oil Well Basin so much. It had to be like the Rotten Vale. The Rotten Vale was the place set for this. I actually, though, would like to see Valhazak come back. I want to see Chameleos. Good luck. Good luck. It's invisible. I keep having to refresh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Both of the Valhazaks, whether it's Black Veil or regular, I would still like to see. I liked the Effluvia. I remember Pac Mum and I, we went through an entire stage of Monster Hunter World. This was a wall for us. It was a pretty heavy wall for us. And it was very difficult for us to get past the Effluvium. And that Effluvium mechanic did force us to kind of reinvent and rethink. We had to grind out some decorations and some armor to be able to get Effluvium resistance to be able to then tackle Valhazak. I really enjoyed that experience. I like it when a wall stops us where we're at, forces us to reevaluate our kit, like the way that it was meant to be. Like you're supposed to in the OG games. You have the new critical quests, the new, I forget what they are, but they're like the top priority quests in the village. And those are the ones where like, oh, that's the new big bad. And you're going to have to spend a good amount of time outside of that hunt, going and grinding out materials, going and gathering resources. So that way you had even a chance to be able to fight the new big monster. I liked it. Oh, you don't want the Elder Trio. Okay, so you're talking Kushala, Teostra, and Valhazak, or is there another Elder that you're referring to? Diablos. Okay, I'm actually putting, even though I put Apex here, Black Diablos here, Vanilla Diablos goes in C. Vanilla Diablos goes in C. And this is Gold Rathian. Gold Rathian, I'm putting in B tier. We're, again, probably going to see it anyway. And they're all going to go into C. Spoilers. We're gonna put him in C. He's fine. He's fine. My favorite, the Jagras, so Great Jagras, like my favorite mission with him was the Greatest Jagras, where if you beat on him a little bit, he starts spewing up decorations. That was kind of fun. And it was that novelty that gave me any real sense of appreciation. Otherwise, he's so forgettable in my mind, apart from the fact that he gets fat and eats things. Chameleos, Kushala, and Teostra. Got it. So where's the blank card? Because we know that's Chameleos, right? Greatest Jagras was pretty iconic, wasn't it? Grim, how you doing? I want to offset the digging emergence. Well, just wait until. Okay. We're making it pretty quickly paced through this. Let's keep going. Oh, whoops. I did put Deshagama. Yeah, somebody mentioned Guardian Deshagama accidentally ended up there. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see here. This is Gammoth, right? Or not Gammoth. Gossarog. Right here. Gossarog right here. I haven't done Zamtrios yet. This is Gossarog, right? Yep, Gossarog. Cool. Yep, straight up an S. Straight up an S. It would fit. I love Goss. There are a lot of people who didn't love Goss for some reason. I don't know why, but fine. Yeah, Immortal, thank you. Thank you. Right up there an S. Why people don't like Gossarog is this for the same reason people started hating on Elatrian. It's just because they encountered something that they weren't prepared for, didn't know how to counter it initially, and then got mad because skill issue. That's literally the only reason why people hated on Gossarog. It's actually a pretty good fight. Hey, Kay, how you doing, man? Rise haters? Wait, yeah, okay. Okay. That's fine. This is Gammoth right here. This is Gammoth. And actually, hold on real quick. I'm actually going to put Frostfang Barioth right next to Barioth. And then Fulgur Anjanath right next to Anjanath. But this one Gammoth, right? Because I'm not seeing anything else. Yeah, that's okay, Metallicized. It's okay to be wrong, buddy. I do not stand the pickle. You want to see how they do Gammoth? That's the Deviant Gammoth. I wonder if there's another. Oh, here's regular Gammoth, right? This one's regular Gammoth. And then we have probably the Deviant Gammoth. Yeah, straight up S. 100%. Both of them will put them there. Cool. Brachydios. Brachydios. Or as some people like to call them, Brachydios! Yeah. Yeah, chat. Chat. Elderbreaker? Elderbreaker is from... The Elderbreaker is the weapon that you get off of Gogmazios in Wilds. The Convergent Elderbreaker. Colodiuda. Braggidia. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need Brachydios back. Of course we need Brachydios back. Brachydios, Brachydios. Oh wow, am I... Okay. Straight up an S. I loved what they did with Brachydios and the Guiding Lens. So good. So good. Okay. Let's see who else I recognize off the rip here. I mean, there's Espinos. Espinos did get some love in stories. I don't know. I'm neither here nor there about Espinos, I guess. Raging Brachy, the final, I know, and the music was bumping. So both Espinos and the variant, take it or leave it. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm not like asking for it back, but by the same token, I don't mind if it did come back. Oh, you've trapped yourself in here. Good. Now you can't run. Rip. If it came back, I would have fun with it though. I don't dislike the monster. Okay. Let's keep going here. Boy howdy. Is this Shah Dalamadur here? Is this one Shah? Poison. You know, if they come back with Zinogre, which I'm confident that they will, we might see Stygian in the DLC. Shaw is red. This is just regular Dalamador. Okay. I'm trying to find the Shaw. Granted, I think it's probably nobody's surprise that it would end up going in the same tier anyway. Dalamador needs to come back so bad. So bad. Let's put our buddy up here. Where did I put? There we go. Okay. All right, Coral Puke. What that tongue do though? What the? Literally the lewdest monster in the game. So I like how any flying wyvern is an A or an S for Metallikizer up until you get to Kushala Daora. And then Kushala Daora, I don't hate it so much that I would never want to see it again. I don't care for it though, because I was an insect glaive. So for the same reason that you love flying wyverns, no, it's a no for me, sir. No. No, that's Kezu. Puke's fine. Puke's alright. Alright, Giratotus. Giratotus, I did say that I wanted to see more Piscine wyverns, right? But I would prefer Beototus to Giratotus. And on that note, here we go. Lavasioth. Lavasioth is the one that I actually want to see. And I think that during the Oil Well Basin's Fire Spring, this could be a good fit for the Oil Well Basin. I want to see more Piscine wyverns, full stop, though. But that's one, like, this is one that if I had a pick of the Piscine wyverns out of, say, 5th gen, for example, that's probably the top of the list that I would pick, even though they're just basically clones of one another with different elements and slightly different stats. Okay, all right, we're whittling it down. Crimson Fatalis. Crimson Fatalis. I'm gonna give y'all a guess as to where I'm putting Fatalis. Some of you should know this by now. Jiro was your learning curve in World? You couldn't get it? Really? Really? Holy crap, I had no difficulty with him whatsoever. He was fun for me to play just because he was a lobby that I could just beat the crap out of. Straight up an S. Fatty gets an S. I know. Everybody says, oh, we love Fatalis up until they fight Fatalis. Oh, look, it's regular Fatalis. Oh, would you look at that? That one's going straight up into A. We had a lot, the Fatalis that we fought at Shrade in World, I think they would be doing it a disservice to bring back Black Fatalis again in Wilds. I would rather see a variant in this case. Usually I'm not as fussed about the variants. I'm not really quite so excited about them. Nevertheless, I think that having Crimson Fatalis would be fantastic. Would be a better pick over regular Fatalis. They're all like S rank for me, but if I had to make a decision and pick between them, Crimson Fatalis 100%. You want a new, like a brand spanking new Fatalis. Never mind White Fatalis, never mind Crimson Fatalis. You just want a brand new. Don't tell me. Don't say Guardian. Don't say Guardian Fatalis Prime. I will ban you from the internet for the rest of eternity. Don't say Guardian. Sapphire Star Fatalis. Fuck, actually, that's good, though. Okay, yeah, that's good. No, he's actually onto something. He's onto something. Think about it, though. Because we have Sapphire Star of the Emperor. I love Sappy Jiva, for example. But what if somehow it took the bioenergy from that arena or from the new world and incorporated that and then started using the Sapphire Star bioenergy to fuel its flame? That would actually be interesting, like a Sappy Jiva meets Fatalis variant. Prime, I like you, buddy. That's a good take. That's a good take. Cool. Okay, Ebony Odogaron. Ebony Odogaron, I'm gonna give it a miss. I don't hate it. Again, I don't hate it. But I'm putting it in C tier because of the fact that we've already got Guardian Ebony. Having a regular Ebony is just, there's nothing new that you could get or nothing better that you can get from it. Considering that Guardian Ebony Odo already has Ebony Odo's characteristics plus the Guardian effect. It is redundant, 100%. And because regular Odogaron is just Odogaron, but not Ebony or Guardian, same deal. Same deal. I do like the doggo. She's just a very, very beef jerky coated doggo. C tier feels right. Fair. That's fair. Yeah. So Lawrence and I went in Gen 5 in World. We did a lot of Odogaron grinding. Actually, he was something that we enjoyed a lot. We fought him a lot, and we had a lot of good fun with. The problem with it is that he is redundant at this point. Okay, Kieran. We see a lot of Kieran. I'm okay if we don't get Kieran, but I do know that I would enjoy Kieran if it did come back. Kieran is pretty popular. I think it's popular enough, at least in the series, when it comes down to instances of recurrence. I'm putting it in B tier just because I am not personally looking to be like, yeah, I really want this monster. We dunked on Kieran just last night in the Discord, by the way, with the Monster Hunter crew. We were all in voice chat together. We were doing some guiding lands, being a surprisingly enjoyable hunt where before Wilds had come out, when we were fighting him regularly, we were struggling with him. I remember just distinctly having such a hard time. And for whatever reason, we just enjoyed the experience so much. Last night, we did such a great job in turning this dude into mush. We did get slapped down once. However, after the fact, we just redoubled our efforts. We locked in, and we had him dead to rights. It was such a fun fight. It was such a fun fight. Locke and Pac Mum both were in that hunt, and they were doing fantastic. But if we do happen to have Rajang come back, I think that it would make more sense to bring Kieran back just due to the ethos between the two. But we're talking strictly right now what I would like to see. A rank for me, even though I actually did not expect to enjoy Rajang for any reason. I believe that I actually got I might have moved the wrong monster here. Could somebody check me on these two? There's a variant here. These two monsters, this isn't a Moron, is it? Kieran for you is the Uthduna of Elder Dragons. Oh no, Clark. The hitbox on it, I should say, it's not hitboxes. Maybe it is hitboxes. But the contact, like the amount of surface area for you to contact the monster and actually get a hit in is difficult. There's 3 sand whales. There's Darren Moran, there's Jen Moran, right? What's the other one? Lady Blue has arrived. Hello. Hello. Yo, Pac Mom just dropped the Discord URL, by the way. If you're not a member of the Pac community, please come on through. We've got people who are playing plenty of Monster Hunter right now, whether it be Wilds, whether it be World, or going back and playing some OG Monster Hunter just for the funsies of it. But there's also an active enough community where we play other things like Slay the Spire, Subnautica. There's some folks who like Grand Blue Fantasy, Final Fantasy 14. There's plenty of people to play with, to make friends with, and to connect with. Would love to have all y'all there. If y'all are decent human beings and you just want to make friends and you want a cool place to hang out that's active and engaged, come join us, please. We would love to have you. Lords of the Discord bot today, right? Right. Oh, it's a copy of One But Fancy. Okay. Okay, so Viper Run. That is Darren. Right, okay. Well, we already know that we've got Snormagala over here. And if we have Snormagala, there's a pretty high likelihood of getting Chaotic Snore. Chaotic Snore, I would like to see come back. I would like to see Chaotic Snore come back. I don't know where Shaggy is, though. Shaggy's around somewhere here. I'm sure that I will see him when... Oh, here's Shaggy. Here we go. Hold on. This is almost guaranteed. This is almost 100% straight up guaranteed. We are very, very likely to get Shaggy back. I mean, Chaotic, maybe. I would like to see Chaotic, but we're probably going to get Shaggy. Even with the lack of Elder Dragons in Monster Hunter Wilds, and I like that they kind of held back from that a little bit. But yes. I think that it's going to be an opportunity to really drive some of the juxtaposition, the impact of what monsters are supposed to, what Elder Dragons are supposed to be. Elder Dragons are supposed to be fearsome. Monster Hunter World became kind of like Elder Dragons the game, so because everything's Elder Dragons, nothing's Elder Dragons, and I felt like that really diluted the impact of Elder Dragons. And I think that they could do some fun with it by bringing back some real key and pivotal elders. I'm gonna put Rajang up here as well in the A tier, alongside Furious. So, talk to me about sieges. Talk to me about sieges. Because in old gen sieges, think of, it's an arena, you have ballista, you have cannons. That's what a siege was. When Monster Hunter World came through, 5th gen, introduced sieges. It wasn't like the Safi siege. Or excuse me, it wasn't like the Fatalis fight. It wasn't like the Fatalis siege that we had known, for example. But I did really enjoy the way that there was a meta progression in the Grand Hub where different groups could go out and continue to progress the siege itself. Culve, especially 3rd phase Culve. 1st phase was boring, but 2nd and 3rd phase Culve was good. Raid boss style. Yes, Prime. So if we got Culve back, and in fact, I actually would almost say that I want Culve back just so we could start seeing more of those types of sieges back in the Grand Hub. We've already got the Grand Hub. Like, the Grand Hub is the place that everybody goes when you go into multiplayer. You're in the Grand Hub. Nobody even bothers with the base camps anymore. No one cares. They're not relevant. You're only going there on the off chance that maybe you've got to go pick up some mats because, oops, well, I guess I ran out because I forgot to have Nada go fetch me some honey, so I got to go out to the field. That sort of a thing. Hey, Revenant, Deviljho and D, I feel personally attacked. Yeah, Deviljho can stay there. Anyway, yeah. Oh, look at it's Savage Devil D. Just straight D. Straight D. Nope, I hate him. Oh, look, Tigrex. Oh, look, it's Tigrex. Tigrex D. D. Skill issue. What? Savage. Savage. I love it. Fixter. Yes, we're ranking monsters. This is my personal biased, fully biased wish list. I completely admit that I'm biased, but this is my biased wish list of monsters that I would like to see returning from previous Monster Hunter games into Monster Hunter Wilds DLC. Hopefully they announce the new update. Dark Wolf, I would anticipate that's coming Friday. Opening Night Live, Summer Game Fest. I'm pretty confident that's when we're going to be getting our announcement. Now, I don't know how much information we're going to get. I think that we'll probably get a trailer. We might get the new, like, flagship, because there's always a new flagship, like a brand new monster for the cover art of the DLC. We can anticipate that. I do not, on the other hand, think that we're going to get a release date. Or maybe we will, but it's less likely that we would. Why the heck? No, Tigrex, his dumbass face, his dumbass charges. Like literally, Tigrex is the reason that I nearly threw my 3DS across the room playing for you. No, and Brute Tigrex was not better. He was just more annoying and did it more. He's a one-trick pony that constantly bullies you and bowls you over. That's literally it. And if you don't have a shield, I mean, I was Insect Glaive, so I had some immunity to that because I could leap out of the way like I could do the vault. Fine. But he was so dumb. He was so dumb. Could you send me the link? I want to try my own. Sure. I'll drop that in the
Revolutionary experience for developers. A great sleep score.
Let me see here.
Azure DevOps and Defender for Cloud catch security issues, so you can catch more Z's.
I'm gonna drop it right in the lounge for you.
When you build a home, confidence matters.
So it's right there in the Discord. So anybody who's part of the Discord, if you join the Discord today, by the way, make sure that you read the welcome channel. You do have to operate the welcome channel. There's an opt-in, and you have to acknowledge the welcome channel first before it will unlock the rest of the Discord for you. So if you join, you're only going to see 2 channels, and that's it. Make sure that you read. There's no Tigrex that is a good Tigrex, Rose. Okay. We're starting to whittle down on the ones that I'm really not recognizing here. Hey, Lawrence. Pac Mom, could you do me a favor? Yes, I meant in the chat. But
oh, yeah, I was, but then
Oh, it blue screened on you then. Yeah. Wow. I'm not sure. XAS Prime. My dumbass clicked the bot emoji. All right, chat. Hold on. We gotta do a little bit of name and shame here. So XAS Prime found himself in the spam catch. So if you want to come into the channel and you come in here, you've got to read, okay? And then if you agree, oops. There we go. And then if you agree to the community rules, you press the check mark. XAS Prime checked the bot one. So they have now been assigned the Learn to Read role in the Discord. Prime, I got you, buddy. I got you. Let's get you out of there. Let's get you out of there. We're gonna take you back here. Here you go. If you agree to the community rules, get verified. You can go ahead and press the check mark. That's for the bots. I don't think that you're a bot.
we've had a issue with bots, so we recently had to make everything a lot more.
Yep. So if you come into the Discord, read through the welcome channel. That'll tell you everything that you need to know, and you press the check mark to get the rest of the Discord access that you need. Then avoid pressing the one that says if you're a bot. You should absolutely react to this message. But that's so fantastic. Thank you for the laugh, Prime. Probably. You're so... I love you. It's so good. So Pac Mum got some new summer tops yesterday when we went shopping. Show off your top, do a little twirl. Whee! There she is. Pretty lady.
This one, and I got the same top, 3 different colors. Gray, it's like a brown, beige,
Yeah.
stripe, And then a dust really light.
Yeah.
I don't wear black. Apart from these, you can ignore these. These are my house pants. My house pants. I mean, I don't wear black like out anymore.
Yeah, go ahead and say hi real quick. I'm gonna go buy it.
Yeah, I don't wear black. Surprisingly, only around the house, and only really when I'm wearing like jogging bottoms, sweatpants and stuff, because I'm at home. I don't like wearing jeans most of the time. You too, almost, Matt. You know what we need to do? How do I? Guys, I don't know how to operate. What does this do? How do I streaming scene? Hey, why do you have 3 mics? How much? My God, there's so much stuff everywhere. Yeah, I was gonna move something, but you guys can't see. I can't go up to OBS. It's not working. I tried to move something. Wait. Should I just? I'm just gonna. Don't. You guys do not say it. But I've put the pickle in the S right at the front. Do not. But yeah, so I'm really happy with these shirts. No, I was just talking about the buttons and stuff, wasn't I, guys?
The buttons?
Yeah, I was talking about the buttons. I was saying how, like, I can do it down a little bit, and then, like, I can have it up here, and I can have it down a little bit. It's just nice, like, relaxing. Yeah. But yeah.
So Anthony, no. The Wilds DLC announcement is probably going to be on Friday. Opening night live, Summer Game Fest. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.
Will I be streaming it? I'm not entirely sure. I was thinking about that though. Might be doing a stream, or I might do something in the Discord, where we do like a Discord voice chat and share, and then talk about it in there. I'm not 100% sure, but I have been considering actually doing like a co-stream of Opening Night Live, because I think that would be a lot of fun. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Anyway, right. So let's go. Back at it again. That's right, Skylar. That's right. Oh, hi, guys. Oh, hi, Mark. This one right here, this is one that I don't actually recognize. Does anyone recall which monster this is? Right here? That's Abyssal Laggy. Okay. Abyssal Laggy, you know, it could, we kind of already have some flavor of Abyssal with current Laggy. Take it or leave it, I don't mind either way. All right, this one right here. Boy, there are a lot of these that I just don't remember or recognize. This one right here. And this one's regular Laggy? Because there isn't a, yeah, this one's regular Laggy. So, we've already got regular Laggy. I guess they didn't update this for the Wilds one then. This is Ignactor. Okay. I'm putting it in B tier for now, but chat, I could go either way on this one. Talk to me about your favorite thing about Ignactor, And the least favorite thing about Ignactor. Talk to me about what you like about it and what you hate about it. Also, thanks, Lawrence. I just noticed that Deviljho ended up in S tier somehow. I wonder who did that. A pickle fan, but savage below normal. I am not a pickle fan, actually. Somebody decided that they were going to. No. Nope. Absolutely not. Can't stand it. Unbelievable. Burrows underground firing laser, but armor is woo. I hate bouncing on armor. Okay. But I mean, Mind's Eye would fix that though, yeah? Wait, this is upgraded Magmadrome? Is that what you're saying? They love the pickle. I hate the pickle monster. We can get Ivory and Abyssal Laggy and Wilds expansion, hopefully both of them. So speaking of, there was an Ivory Laggy here. I'm okay either way. Whether it's Ivory or Abyssal, I don't mind. I think that there's some opportunity there for sure, John. What's your prerequisites for each tier? So this is primarily my own bias. It is completely and 100% my own opinion and bias. So there are going to be things that you probably by the end of the stream, you're going to walk away being like, that guy was a total asshole. No, but for real, in the event that you dislike the monsters that I'm selecting here, this is my personal wish list for what I want to see in Wilds relative to whether or not I think it fits thematically, or I just really like the monster, or if there just hasn't been enough representation of it in a while, and there really needs to be something that works like this mechanically in Monster Hunter Wilds, because it would just be a good fit. It would make for a unique fight. Okay, so is this Ignactor or is this Magmadrome? Yeah, I mean, it's fair, but I bring Mind's Eye anyway. This is Ignactor. Okay, that is Ignactor. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, then it goes into B tier. I don't have experience with Ignactor. All right, Great Gyros, C tier. We have enough like early middle games. I mean, or excuse me, middle monsters. There's nothing unique about it. Then there's also got the Gyros, but you also had Gypceros. Gypceros had the Bullfangos. And you've got Great Jaggy. With the Jaggies, for example. We've already got stuff like that. So, there's nothing particularly unique. Magnamallow. Magnamallow, I would like to see. I genuinely would like to see Magnamallow. It coming back from Rise could be a lot of fun. It's a slightly different take on the Thunder Puppy variant, or the Thunder Puppy motif anyway, and would be a good, I think, just a good monster design that would draw a lot of people. Hey, Cinder, how are you? Great to see you. Oh, you agree with the list now? Oh, fantastic. Oh, good. Okay. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Right. Okay. We're going to keep trucking. I'm looking for ones that are easy for me to pick out because I recognize them. All right. So these are Velocidromes, right? Both of these are Velocidromes, if I'm not mistaken. Glavinus. Yes, I do. I want Glavinus back. I really enjoy Glavinus. Oh, Guardian scored Magnamallow. That would be interesting. Oh, Dark Knight Parshat just came across Puke. Yeah, it's pretty early in the game. Yeah. Okay. Narg. Nargacuga. Nargacuga is a classic. And yes, we got Narg back. Narg has been represented so much in the Monster Hunter series. I get it. But 100% I would love to see Narg come back. It's Gendrome and blue is Velocidrome. Okay. C and C. The drums are fine. Drums are okay. But there's a different monster that I want back instead. All right, so we've got Green Fart Monkey. I mean, he's definitely not D tier. Like, he's not absolute dog water tier, and we've already got the regular fart. Like, Kongolala is Kongolala. It's fine. I would be fine if we never saw him. I don't think I would be mad if we saw him, but I would really prefer if we got something new or different. Gogmazios is going here. We've already got Gog. Don't have to worry about it. Narg is fun. What would be neat is if they brought Narg, but then for the variant, brought Lucent Narg. I'm thinking, though, that if they decided to go Narg, they probably would do like a Guardian Narg, which would kind of suck. But Lucent Narg could be fun. And speaking of, this isn't Lucent Narg right here, is it? This isn't Lucent. Which one's the because Lucent Narg is green. And it looks a bit Nargy, but I'm not entirely sure if based upon the face. I don't recognize the icon. Wilds mostly centered around the drier, humid climates. Would they add snow next? I mean, technically they already have snow, right? They have the Ice Shard Cliffs. It's definitely a drier climate, for sure. It's more craggy and more tundra than, say, snow. But I think it'd be an easy natural extension to make a snow area more than just the area up at the top where you fight Gormagala. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is Lucent. If it's wrong at some point in time, if it's not Lucent, let me know. But I absolutely would like to see Lucent Narg. Lucent Narg, I love Nargy. All right. Gobel. He's cute. He's cute. I do like it. That is not Lucent. Okay, cool. Thank you. Lucent is white-blue. Green Narg was also a thing. I knew that there was a green Narg. I'm pretty sure that is a Narg. Actually, Nibble Snarf. Wait a minute. Gobel, is this Gobel then? This is Nibble Snarf and this is Gobel. Oh, I always get the two of them backward. Okay. Nibble Snarf. And Gobel. Don't want Gobel back. Do you want Nibble Snarf? Because Nibble Snarf is the cute one. His name is cute too. I actually like him because of that. You actually want to see Gobel? No kidding. Okay, fair. I mean, you're not wrong for feeling so. But that's also for the same reason that I want Nibble Snarf, I also want Lagombi. It's literally giant ass snow bunny with sleds. Legiana and Shrieking Legiana. Yes. Actually, let me see if I can find them. I do like me some Legiana. And I know that we've just had them, but I do like me some Legiana. I don't know where the other Legiana is though. I'll find it and I'll put it up there. All right, so Xeno'jiiva. This is probably going to be a weird take. Xeno'jiiva goes in C tier. I don't want to see Xeno'jiiva back. Here's the other Legiana. Legiana, S tier, right here. A Freedom Unite vet who despises Legiana. I mean, it does shriek a lot. It makes a lot of noise. That's for sure. All right, Kezu. Kezu. Yeah, Dark Wolf. Dark Wolf. Okay. Yeah, Dark Wolf. And we'll take Red Kezu. We'll throw Red Kezu up there as well. Best monster theme in the game. The baby! The baby! It's Palumu! Palumu? Palumu gets straight up A. Or excuse me, straight up S. So does Nightshade. I love him. I love him. It's just straight facts. I love them both. Kulu Yaku? Nah.
You only have so much time. Sophie.
Stop it, Eds. Thanks. All right, there's Seregios, which we're going to put in NA because we already have Seregios. Namiel. Namiel. Here we go. S tier. Please do me a favor and reclaim your glory after Uthtuna decided that it was just going to try to copy your everything. It tried. Failed spectacularly, but it tried. Okay, so we have these are Celtis and Celtis Queen variants. This is Shah Dalamadur, right? This is the other Dalamadur from earlier that I couldn't find the icon for. And that absolutely needs to come back. Absolutely needs to come back. Here we go. There we go. We'll put the Dalamadurs together. S tier. Oh, 100%. 100% easy S tier. If Valstrax isn't added to the Wilds DLC, it would be the biggest fumble. Ari, I think that you have a point in that there are a lot of people that would really enjoy it from a player experience perspective, but it doesn't make a lot of sense from a narrative perspective. I don't know if they could go maybe the route of like a Guardian Valstrax, but then that still wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. But I totally get where you're coming from. Valstrax would be so much fun. Like, it would just be a fun fight, wouldn't it? I would also like to see a lot of people try to manage and navigate the fight without the wire bugs. I don't know if it is, Afani. Painting the kitchen, I want to play games. Oh, what color are you painting it, man? Okay, okay, let's keep going. Now, this is a little bit, I'm kind of breaking my mold here. I don't dislike, I don't dislike, and I can't even remember his name, not Gogmazios. The giant dragon that was going on the migration in the beginning of World. Why can't I remember it's Zora Magdaros, thank you. It's not a D tier monster, but it's a D tier in that 20 minutes, like you're just literally waiting 20 minutes, kind of climbing around. Like it thematically made sense in World, and it was exciting when it introduced you into the Zora Magdaros biome map. I don't know what you would call it. And that was kind of novel at the time, but it was just such a slog. It's so boring. I like the portion of it where you're rappelling when you're at the wall. That's the best part of the hunt, and that's maybe quarter of it. It really is boring. I do not want to see. Okay, Thunder Puppy, my boy Zinni. Let's give it up for Zinni. Zinni straight us. Easy straight us for me. Also, Shara Ishvalda. Shara Ishvalda doesn't make sense in Wilds at all. But I did love Shara Ishvalda. From both a mechanical perspective, from its entire ethos and sort of aura surrounding it to the 2 phases of the fight, and then when you finally break open the rocky outer layer, and then the real Shara just emerges forth. Amazing. Uno Hunter, where you at? Man, I had so much fun in the collab that we did with him too. By the way, the 4 Hunting Horn collab. Oh my days, that was such a blast. That's the real Zen Ogre. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Straight Instinct, we've got more to go, my dude. We've got plenty more to go. Look at this. Look at this. We're moving, but we've got plenty. All right, so we're gonna put Valstrax as well, right next to Crimson Glow up there. A rank. I would love to see, just probably not gonna see, unfortunately. Malfestio. Malfestio, absolutely A rank for me, both it and the variant. Would love to see Malfestio. We don't have any other, there's been no owls whatsoever. It's kind of weird for a bird wyvern, right? But for real, I enjoy just the design of it. On that merit alone, I would like to see it back. It would have fit really well in Rise. You think that it would be interesting, I guess, from a perspective of what if Zora Magdaros got lost along the way of its journey? But I don't think it's, considering that the Wilds is in the old world, for what reason would then Zora Magdaros migrate from the old world to the new world to die and then come across this portion of the old world again? I'm not sure. But it would be neat to see in the same way that like Aiden was from 4, right? But yet he was really, really, like he came front and center stage in the quest line for Fatalis at the end of World, right? Gotcha. Then there's another Valstrax. I mean, any of the Valstraxes for me are still straight A's. All right, here we go. Here's Seething. This is Seething Basil. Yeah. There we go. Right next to Basil. S tier. Easy S tier for me. Hey, Dan, how are you? Oh. Elemental boost EX, attack boost EX ×2, and a sharpness, and oh, that's a solid roll, dude. That is solid. Congrats. You want Jan Garuga. Do you want Jan Garuga? Do you want Jan Garuga? There is a Jan Garuga right here. There's a Jan Garuga. I'm gonna be honest. I completely don't hate Jan Garuga. I don't dislike Jan Garuga at all. I'm not really aching to have Jan Garuga back. It would kind of make sense, I think, in Wilds anyway, since we have Jan Kutku. There could be some fun interactions there. Oh, nice, Dan. Nice. It's not near Valkana, near the bottom. Let's see. Because here's Valkana. This is Valstrax, the OG one, right here. Also, here you go. Here you go. Hella Thunder Puppy, Stygian Zinni. Whoa, mouse, please. Okay, never mind. Stop. Thank you. There we go. Yeah. Right. Thinking about it, wasn't Valstrax originally introduced? Was it in G? It was Generations, right? It was a Generations original monster. Velkhana was cool. Velkhana had its purpose. It definitely served as the flagship of Iceborne. I'm over it. Okay, I'm over it. Beast of Gods, how you doing, buddy? Hello. There is potential there. I would like more crossover because there were some references. Like take for instance when you get the Plunder Blade, the Plunder Ring, where the Palico talks about the New World Palicos coming up with the Plunder Blade, and it kind of inspired by that, right? Like there's definitely some opportunities there. This is Lucent Narg. Here we go. This one is Lucent Narg. I'm pretty confident that this is Lucent Narg, this is Green Narg, and that's just regular Narg. I absolutely want to see Narg. Velkhana was fine.
Yeah, that one. American Eagle.
It was good, but again, I'm just not interested, I think, in seeing Velkhana make a return for any reason in Wilds. I don't hate it. Let's see. This is a Baroth. I don't remember what it is. It's not Jade Baroth. But I did have Baroth up here. Here we go. I want to see Baroth's back. Nergy. This is one that I think that a lot of people want to see. I could take it or leave it. It would be an A rank, except for the fact that like I fought so much Nergy for me, both Ruiner and Nergy, and I know that it was second place. And to be honest, I'm pretty confident we actually are going to get it. And I could see Capcom doing something with like the Guardian effect, and it's Guardian Ruiner Nergy. I could see them doing that just so that way they could incorporate the monster that got second place in the Hunter's Choice poll of 2024. I'm not fussed about it. It's not my favorite monster. I don't hate the monster. I fought a lot of it in the grinding lands, like a lot of it. It's fine. It's fine. I know that there are a lot of people that really want to see him back though. Okay. This is Quechuacha, right? This is Quechuacha, and this is I don't remember which one this is, but that's the variant for Quechuacha, right? It's Ashen Quechuacha. On the merit that I want to see this is so dumb, but I want to see every monkey in Monster Hunter in Wilds. I'm putting Quechuacha in A. Ash Ketcha. Well, you know, the funny thing is that Stygian Zinogre in Japanese is called Ash Zinogre or Zinogre Ash. So, interesting. Great. Okay. Raging Brachydios. I know that they probably wouldn't do the same thing that they would in World with Brachydios. But I want to see Bracky back. I absolutely do. I don't care what Bracky we get. I want Bracky. Bracky was so much fun. All right. Teostra, Lunastra are going B. We've seen a lot of them. I love the ethos behind them. I love their interactions. I think that they're cool monsters, and I like the designs for sure, but we have already seen a lot of them. I'm not fussed whichever direction that we go. It's not a big deal to me. Najarala, on the other hand, easy S for me. We need more serpents. We need more leviathans. We need more Temnosarans. We need more Neopterons. I think that those are the ones that need to get more representation. So it's just an easy A for me, or easy S for me. 100%. Yeah. I don't see where Teostra is. Oh, there's Teostra. Here we go. Teostra and Lunastra together. B tier. Okay. Monoblos. Monoblos. Come on. Chat. Come on. Come on. Oh, you know. You know. D tier. Nah, not D tier. Not C tier. Oh, no. B tier? Mid tier? You kidding? Absolutely not. No way. Oh, A tier. Oh, that would be tasty, but straight up to S tier. I want Monoblos. Give me Monoblos. If you were to never, like, no Diablos whatsoever, but you gave me Monoblos, oh, we need Monoblos back. Come on. When was the last time we saw Monoblos besides Generations Ultimate? I mean, I don't know if they'll bring him either. And in fact, I'm pretty confident that they won't because it's just not as popular for whatever reason. They've got such a hard on for Diablos, but I want Monoblos. Give Monoblos an opportunity for a little bit. Move aside Diablos. We've seen enough of you. Let's try this monster instead. Yeah? Great. I'm glad that everybody agrees with me because my opinions are fact. Awesome. Oh, Celtis Queen variant. Hold on. We had that up in S. Celtis and Celtis Queen. Hold on, let me move these up here. There we go.
Earn 150,000
Cool.
points and experience more.
Okay.
With Chase.
Toby Kadachi. I liked Toby. Toby was kind of a same skeleton variant of Narg in a way. But despite that fact, if I am already getting Narg, I don't want Toby. I actually don't want Toby. Toby and Viper Toby were just copy pastas of the Narg skeleton and didn't bring anything of value, in my opinion, in the same way that Tsitsi Yaku and Kulu Yaku were both two halves of, like, Kuru Peko meets Gypseros. Cool. This is, here we go, another Monoblos. Monoblos goes, whoops. Hey. Monoblos goes up in S. Now, Zamtrios. Where do y'all think we should put Zamtrios? I'm putting this this Najarala variant up here in S as well. Where do y'all think we should put Zamtrios? Who doesn't love the frog shark? I would like to see, I'm not even gonna lie, straight up, I would like to see Zamtrios. I want to see Zamtrios come back. It could absolutely work in the Scarlet Forest. Also, he's just fun. He's a fun design. And when he inflates himself, I mean, he could definitely give Utuna a run. Anything that could just slap Utuna in the face and be like, listen here, I'm the real fish. Yeah, I'm here for it. Yangaruga, this is scarred Yangaruga. I actually like the fact that a lot of people theorize that Yangaruga, scarred Yangaruga, was the one that was fought by the first gen hunter and walked away, and that's why it's tempered and that's why it's scarred. I actually think that it would be neat. Again, it's a Yangaruga though, take it or leave it for me. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing against it. Uragan and Radaban, I didn't dislike them. I like the fact that you can mine off of their backs, both of them, in world. That was a pretty fun little mechanic when you find out that, you know, oh, neat. Oh, I can mine them. That's kind of cool. But that's the extent of it. Oh, yep, here's another Zinni. Hold on. Zinni. Zinni, where are you? Yeah. Here we go. Boop. Cool. Sorry, Zinni gets straight S from me. Oh, Tetsukabra. Where is Tetsukabra? This isn't Tetsukabra, is it? That doesn't look like Tetsukabra to me. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna put White Fatalis. Let's go. Oh, yes. Absolutely Fatalis. I would like to see Dire Morales too, by the way. This is Dire Morales right here, if I'm not mistaken. This one, Dire Morales, could chat confirm with me? Dire Morales goes straight S for me. Yes, this is Dire Morales. Okay. This is Dire Morales, straight S, right alongside the Fatalis. This is Tetsu? So if this is Tetsu, then is this Tetsu and this Tetsu? Oh, there it goes. Don't worry, that was my USBs. That was my USBs. Tetsu is red. Top right. Okay. These two right here are Tetsu. Is this a Tetsu? Because you said that there were 3, but I don't see... Okay. This is Tetranodon. But these two are Tetsu. Okay. Tetsukabra. Tetsukabra goes in A. Hey, Magic Mike, how you doing, buddy? Happy Sunday. Okay. Let's keep it moving. This is Soul Seer, right? So this is regular Mizu. Regular Mizu goes here. Soul Seer, here's, this is challenging. Okay, so like, excuse me, Jesus. We kind of already got Soul Seer, right? But the thing is that I also did put laggy variants in B tier. And Abyssal Laggy, we kind of also already got Abyssal Laggy. We didn't get Ivory. So I feel like maybe I should put Abyssal Laggy down here too. Because in the same way that we kind of already got Soul Seer, we also kind of already got Abyssal Laggy. So I'm going to put them there for now. Maybe I'll change my mind a little bit later. I'm not sure, but yeah. We did get Ivory in the arena too. That's true. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them there for now. I'm gonna keep them there. Maybe I'll change my mind. Okay. Royal Ludroth. Royal Ludroth. Sounds so weird saying that. Oh, here's the other Tetsukabra. That's the other one. Hold on. Let me move this up with the other Tetsus. There, I found him. SpongeBob. He's literally a sponge. And I'm pretty sure there was another Tetsu. There's a Tetsu variant on this list. Hang tight with me, chat. I'll find him. I'm not finding him. Anyway, Royal Ludroth is fine. I think actually I would put Royal Ludroth in B tier. I would prefer to see Royal Ludroth, I think, over some of the other middle monsters or some of the early game monsters. Royal Ludroth, it was just fine. Okay. Now there's the other Ludroth. There we go. Here it is. Okay. And then this is... I'm not sure which Gypceros this is. I don't rightly know what variant this is, actually. Just regular Gypceros, but we already have regular Gypceros. Look, the regular Gypceros is right here. Right? Unless for some reason they just forgot. I'm not sure. Yeah, Prime. Pickle is D tier. Dumpster Fire tier. It should be purple. Yeah, purple Gypceros, I understand, but that's kind of... It looks more blue to me. I don't know. It's fine, it's whatever, but no, I actually don't want it. I legitimately don't want it. I have enough Gypceros. We've already got Gypceros. We've already got Frenzied Gypceros. We're fine. It is purple Gypceras. Yeah, okay. Valid. Valid. Let's see. Trying to pick out the ones that I recognize before we get into the thick of the ones that I still do not. I wonder, this must be Yamatsukami. I'm thinking, I'm putting it down here. This must be Yamatsukami. It would be, boy, that would be kind of weird though, wouldn't it? That would be such a strange, could you imagine a Yamatsukami going overhead over the canopy of the Scarlet Forest, just hovering over it effectively, kind of like War of the Worlds style. I don't know. That just seems a little odd to me. Yama UFO, you know. All right, let's go Kurupeko. Kurupeko for me is B. I don't mind it, don't hate it. I wouldn't say that I would be excited about it coming back, but if it did come back, it would be kind of nice to see an older, early stage, early game monster like that. Let's see now. This is another Magnamallow. Hold on. Let me put him up next to the regular Magna. Here we go. This is another Kieran. This is another Kieran. Hold tight. Hold tight. Kieran, I think I put an A, didn't I? No, I put it B. I put it in B. That's fine. Yeah, Ice Horse. Yes, it's a Roshi Kieran. Yep. All right. These two right here that I'm putting at the end, these are both variants of Narg as well. Maybe this is the Lucent Narg? I'm pretty sure that these are both Nargs, though. Although this is like a Serpent Narg. I'm not sure. Could y'all confirm to me? And while I wait for you to confirm to me on these. Silverwing Narg? Okay. This is Silverwing, so the other Narg was Lucent Narg. And Sand Barioth. Thank you. That explains it. Okay, this is Silverwing. Oh, y'all are coming in clutch with these variants. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me find my other Nargs. Here we go. And then Silverwing Barioth, I'm just putting in... Or excuse me, Sand Barioth, rather. Sorry. I'm putting up next to the regular Barioths, or the other two Barioths. I don't mind either way. I want a Barioth, right? Okay. We're making our way through. Which Glavenus is this, though? This is a Glavenus, but I don't remember this. Is that Hellblade Glavenus? Is that what it's called? I mean, it is Hellblade. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, nice. Nice. Awesome. Also, yes. 100% yes. Funny enough, I don't like acidic. Where did I put Glavenus, though? Glavenus is up here in S, but I want to put him next to the original one. Hold on. I'm finding him. There we go. Cool. Hey, welcome back, Immortal. Okie doke. All right, we're getting there. Ooh, Dread Queen Rathian. Ooh, Dread Queen Rathian, though. If there was one Rathian variant that I actually would like to see, I want to see Dread Queen. I also really loved having Dread Queen Rathian in my Monster Hunter Stories playthrough as well. I do, yeah, I want Dread Queen. Dread King as well. Fixer, I can see that. The Dread, yeah, those are the variants I think I would want to see if we were to get Rathalos and Rathian variants. And we've already got a Rathalos variant, like a Guardian Rathalos variant as it stands. Oh, no. Palumu's right here. Palumu and Nightshade Palumu. Easy S tier for me, 100%. The baby! I love them. I love them for the same reason I love Dodogama. I want to hug them. Okay, Puke Puke and Coral Puke Puke, I think is... I don't remember if I did Coral Puke Puke or not. I did do Coral Puke Puke. Yes, I did. Yeah, no. C tier. Don't really want to see it. Cool. All right, chat. Help me out. What are these two? These two right here at the bottom right. Because I feel like those are like Kushalas, except they're not Kushalas. Oh, those are Lao Shen Lungs. Oh my God. Wait, for real?
Hey, it's Sydney. Sid for short. We're gonna have a fun day.
Stop it. I don't care about your ads. Ew. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, poor Lao. Literally the most tragic history for a monster ever. The only reason he got hunted by the guild is he was running away from Fatalis. The poor dude. It makes absolutely no sense to have him back. I know, right? Like, seriously. It makes no sense to have him back, but I would like to have him back. Yes, calculator. That's exactly where I was going with him. Thank you. It's such a shame, though, what happened to him. I do feel bad. Could Zoshia technically go up above in a tier if we haven't seen the last of him? That's a valid point. Okay. All right, chat. So I didn't even think about that for a second here. What if part of this was also, even though these are, whoops, there we go. Even though these are monsters that we already have, right? Like if we're talking about monsters that are already in Monster Hunter Wilds, but yet we feel that there is more to them than meets the eye, or more to them from a narrative perspective, and we want to see more. I mean, Guardian Zoshia is a Guardian, though. It's already Guardian, so it's Guardian by default because that's what Zoshia is. It's a construct in the same way that the other monsters are. But the only reason that the other monsters have the Guardian moniker is the fact that they already exist in nature. Zoshia did not. A new evolution of Zoshia, or at least a tempered Zoshia. I mean, like, I don't think that this is going to be the end. What if it was like a Xeno'jiiva style monster, where this is technically the not fully grown variant or fully grown version of it? And what if its full powered form, after it's consumed all of the dragon torch, as it were, allowed it to grow into a construct in and of its own making? That Immortal, I actually like that. I like the narrative implications that you're talking about there, and I know for a fact that we have not seen the last of Zoshia as far as its narrative relevance to the Wyverian history. Yes. And if I'm thinking about it in that lens, in that perspective, yes. Zoshia is probably the only one that's from Monster Hunter Wilds that I'm actually going to change and I'm going to put here. Yeah, good question, Immortal. Okay. So we've got a good handful of them left to go, but I have to bio. So I will be right back, y'all. I'll be right back before we get into it. Real quick, y'all, could confirm for me on this? This is Giginox, right? I'm pretty sure this is Gigi Nox. If you could just confirm that for me, I'll be right back and we'll get back to it. All right. Perfect. Okay. Yes, that is Gigi Nox. I had thought so. I mean, we haven't seen much Gigi. I mean, obviously, if we're going to choose a worm-bodied looking dude, Kazu tends to take front and center stage, which is fine. From where I sit, it's not a C, but I'm moving it up here just so that way I can scroll up. I would like to see it back. It would be interesting to me to see back, but I'm neither here nor there. And if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Kezu. A tier. You wanted A tier? Okay, Dark Wolf. I see you. You like it just as much as I like Kezu then. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. This is another Plesioth, actually. I'm quite confident this is another Plesioth. There you go. Yeah, because it's green Plesioth and Plesioth right there. There we go. Cool. All right, so the crabs. Why am I blanking on the crabs here? All four of these crabs. Is there another one? There is another one. Here we go. I think that might be two different monsters, actually. These three are okay, and then these two. Yeah, the red and the blue. Oh, the red and the blue are different? These two are different? Wait a minute, hold on. Cianatar. Okay, so that's Shogun Cianatar. Let me see what the Cianatar. Hold on. Icon. Yeah, okay. Okay. So these three are Cianatar. Damn yo. Okay. Damn you. Oh, Hermitar. That's it. Okay. Cianatar and Hermitar. I see now. Yep. Yeah, the shield crab. Yo, he was annoying. And then Cianatar. Hold on here for a second. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, Cianatar is the one with the tail. Yep, that's the one with the tail that has the almost like scorpion style to it. Yes, Cianatar was the fun one. Hermitar was the annoying one. And to be honest, crustaceans would be cool. Crustaceans would be cool to see. Have something like that as well. I like the fact that it has the scorpion tail on it. The shields, it could miss me with that. Yeah, it could miss me with that. This one right here, this is a Lagombi? It's a Lagombi variant, right? Because the other Lagombi has almost an identical. Yeah, it's a Lagombi. Okay. I forget the name of the variant, but they can throw a haymaker. Yeah, they can. They can delete you too. Oh man. But y'all, if you're having a good time and you haven't already done so, please thumbs up the stream. Helps out the channel, helps out the stream a lot. Really appreciate you being here. For those of you who have supported the channel financially, for my members specifically, man, y'all are amazing. Please enjoy the perks of being a member and the membership paw on top of that. Please enjoy priority response to your comments as well as all of the emotes to spam. But at the end of the day, if you can't or don't want to support financially and you want to know how you can, hey, a thumbs up on the stream really does make a difference. Thank you all so much. We're at 23 likes, by the way. 23 likes on the stream. Fantastic. I appreciate all y'all so much. Okay. I'm surprised that we haven't already done this. I'm surprised we haven't already done this. Safi Jiva. If you have been here as part of the channel for a while, you already know where I'm going with this. We literally just did in the Discord last night. We were like, Safi is back in world on its bi-weekly rotation. We're gonna go hunt ourselves some Safi. We got some folks who were doing a return to world campaign. They got themselves through the last couple of quests to get the siege unlocked, and then we did. And we went off and that fight is iconic. Would it make sense in Wilds? No. But boy, do I love the way that there's the meta progression in the hub in Generation 5 sieges. And I think that there's so much that we could do to capitalize on the Grand Hub and the way that it's positioned and pretty much usurped. It superseded the entirety of all of the base camps in Wilds. And there's so much that we could capitalize in the Grand Hub on a state, in a Generation 5 style siege. Safi Jiva, 100%. 100% D tier. Just trash monster. It's garbage. S tier. S tier. 100% of the way. I would love to see a Safi style siege come back to Wilds. I love the ethos around the monster. I love the design of the monster. I don't even find the Novas, for example, to be cheap or cheeky or cheesy. I love the Nova aspect of it, and then you get to the third phase, but there's also the tether and there's the doing the damage so that way you can keep the aggro, for example. And the meta progression in the hub is so peak. I love Safi. I will say on the other hand, however, Fatalis would kick its ass. Full send. Fatalis would kick its ass and then some. Safi, even at full strength, couldn't. No. Mm-mm. Unsubbing. Hey, Fixter, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Great to have you. I hope that you enjoyed the rest of your shift, my dude. That is funny, though. Safi beats Fatalis. It's still, I disagree. I don't think that the Safi that we fight is a teenager. Safi is so limited and constrained by its requirement for Dragon Bioenergy. I will die on that hill. Fatalis completely obliterated an entire kingdom in a single night. Yes. Not having seen the last of it, and I mentioned something of that nature before. Yes, we are both thinking in the same direction on this one. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to organize these. Wait a minute. Is that Apex Teostra? Is this Apex Teostra? I'm not sure which one this is. Okay. I'm gonna start trying to sort these together a little bit more. But it is a Teostra, right? Because from where I sit, regardless of what variant of Teostra, to be honest, I probably am going to sit it with the other Teostra and Lunastra. That's Risen Teo. Thank you. Okay. This is Velocidrome. I think this is Velocidrome. Trying to sort these together here. And I'm struggling. Okay. These two are... Is this Narwa? And then All Mother Narwa? No, wait a minute. Those are the two that create All Mother Narwa, right? What was it? It was Narwa and Ibushi, right? Because there's Thunder Serpent Narwa, and then Ibushi is the other one. It's literally a carbon copy. Yeah, Ibushi and Narwa. Like, All Mother Narwa after the fact. Like, that's pretty neat. I don't dislike them. I don't know that they would fit, but it would be pretty cool. That is Narwa and All Mother there. Okay. But I need to find Ibushi. Wind Serpent Ibushi. Hold on. Here it is. Wind Serpent Ibushi. There it is. Okay. B. I don't dislike them. I don't hate them at all. I wouldn't say that I'm rooting for them, but if they were to come back, hey, cool. It'd be interesting to see, especially with how the mythos behind the two of them is very baked into Rise. It would be interesting to see how they pulled that off in Wilds. That's fine. So Molten Tigrex is still here. Is this Molten Tigrex? I'm looking for him right now. Okay. Nope. You can go with the rest of the T-Rexes. Get out of here. This, oh boy. I forget the name. At the end of Rise, I don't want to see him come back. I honestly don't want to see him come back. For me, I think it would just be too game breaking at this point. Guys, Magorm, there it is. Yeah. They did great with him, by the way. It was cool what they did with him. I don't think that it makes sense to have him back at all. Here we go. And then we've got these two. Just trying to sort them together a little bit more. Okay. All right. Chameleos. Chat, talk to me about Chameleos, yeah? What are your feelings on Chameleos? Okay. Also, this must be another, this is another T-Rex. So, there's some folks who like Chameleos. All right. I won't prolong it. Bring back Chameleos. Bring back Chameleos. Come on. You gotta bring back Chameleos. Okay. You disagree? You don't want Chameleos? I want Chameleos. I 100% want Chameleos. Alright. Again, still trying to sort through these to add the variant version next to the OG version. Here we go. But you don't want the Elder Trio in Wilds. Yeah, valid. That's valid. Okay. And these Rise ones are so hard for me to decipher. But I'm doing my best here. Yeah, I don't think any of these... Any of these Rise ones... Yeah, those are all of the Rise ones I think that we've got left on the list. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, I forget his name. He's a monkey. Hey! Thank you for the gold coin. I appreciate you. Oh, you're having a very... Okay, a little nappy nap. She going down for a nappy nap. Let's go. So, yeah, I don't remember the name of this monkey, but I do want to see. I think it's a little bit of a dream of mine to have all of the monkeys in Wilds. I don't think he goes in S tier. I'll put him in A tier, right alongside Rajang and Quetzalcoatl. But we just put them together. Here we go. That's a big rock monkey. Yeah, it is. I just don't remember his name. Oh, Gargolem, yes! Oh, thank you. Okay. So now as we get back to the last bits of the rise ones. Let's get the rise ones out of the way. You got the little baboon looking one with the tornado look at the bottom. Hold on. The tornado look. Oh, this guy? Is he a baboon? What's his name? What's his name? Rise monkey monsters. Bish. It's not Bisha 10. Garen Gold? Oh, it is Bisha 10. Okay. Okay. You know, I could see Bisha 10. Is this Somnicanth? Right here? We'll put Bisha 10 in A. I don't know why I want all of the monkeys, but oops, all monkeys. It is Somnicanth. Okay. Not interested. And then having, I forget the name of the frog. This frog guy. What's his name? Hold on. Let me see. Monster Hunter Rise Monsters. Let me pull these up. So at least I can start. Nope, nope. Tetranodon, that's his name. Hold on, let me look at him real quick. Oh, he's goofy looking. He's based after a kappa. Okay, that makes more sense. Water blight, stun. Gotcha. He's just a kappa frog with a big belly. I don't think I have done the Uragon's variants. There's two right here, if I'm not mistaken, right? These are the two Uragon variants? He's like a sumo. He could be fun, actually. He could be fun. I'll put him in a B tier. I don't have enough experience with him to say one way or another. He's not fun personally. I could take it or leave it. We'll put him there. All right, so Acnosum is a bird wyvern type here. Whoa. Wow, what a design that is. Acnosum's a bit weird looking. Very territorial. Sure. It's got the umbrella-shaped crest, but we already have stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of wyverns that are out there that have crests as it is. And if I'm looking for some, like, crest around the head, I mean, you could already go with, like, a Tsitsi Yaku if you wanted to. And I didn't like that. You could go with a Kuropeko, even though the crest is a bit different, but even if you're just looking for crested monsters, you could have a Royal Ludroth. I'd be alright with missing it. Great Izuchi. Okay. It's got a scythe tail. It's got a pack. Okay, so it's a pack leader. Just in the same way that you would have like a Great Jaggy. Okay. Yes, Dalamadur. I've already got Dalamadur and Shah Dalamadur in S rank as it stands right now, as you can see right here. Easy S for me. Yes, Werewolf Blast. This is my wish list for what I want to see in the Wilds DLC, if we're talking about returning monsters, yeah. Izuchi's cool? Okay. I'm gonna put him here, only because I don't have enough experience with him, but I'm pretty open to having him come back in Wilds. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Let's keep her going. What is this Almudron? That's a Leviathan, though. I do want more Leviathans back. Oh, Almudron, of course. Of course. He's the mud serpent. He's a bit like Mizu. I like Mizu. I'm gonna give him a B. Almudron's fine. I'm gonna give him a B. Wait a minute, Almudron and Magma Lunagaron is the Ice Wolf. This guy right here, this is Lunagaron. Oh no, wait, this is, hold on. Which one's Luna? Just a second. Why is this not coming up with any of the Garens? What is wrong with you? Does this not include any of the ones from the... I guess not. It doesn't include any of the ones from Rise, Sunbreak. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is Lunagaron. Okay. Oh, that actually looks cool. And I do like Fanged Wyverns. Considering, like, I want Magnamalo back, for example. But I feel also like, is Lunagaron similar then to Odogaron and Toby? Because we've already got Odo, we've already got Toby. Well, we don't already got Toby, but I already don't want Toby. And if I were to have a Fanged Wyvern, I would want Narg back. It's Odogaron and Zinogre mix, different moveset, fight is different. Okay. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. Then I'm willing to put that up in A. That would be fun. I would like that. Between Magnamalo, Zinogre, and Lunagaron, we could have some good, like, four-legged animal representation. Malzeno. Now that's something that I... Oh. I want Malzeno bad. I legitimately want Malzeno. I would love to see Malzeno come back. Does it work? Not really. Does it fit Wilds? Probably not necessarily from a narrative perspective either. Could they fit something like in to justify that there's a Malzeno? Sure, I get it. In the same way that Valstrax wouldn't exactly fit. But if I had to pick, believe it or not, I would pick Malzeno over Valstrax. Absolutely. Easy S for me. 100% easy S. It could. They could think of something. They could come up with something, right? I think the likelihood might not, but I would like to see it. If I had to put Duna with competition of this trash, then Almudron and Magmadron are its competition. Okay, fair. I don't dislike Almudron that much. but I didn't have to also fight it in Rise either. So there's definitely a little bit of that gap for me. So that makes some sense. How we looking? How we looking? All right. We're starting to get through some of the Rise ones that I'm just not familiar with. So this is where we're at right now for the top 3 tiers, S, A, and B. Yes. Yes, it does, Werewolf. Yes, it does. In fact, actually, which one of this is Atal Ka? Because where I sit right now, I don't see Atal Ka at all. Oh, it is the top left. Literally the only one that looks remotely like a mantis at all. My guy. Prime, I appreciate you, man. S. In fact, actually, if there is one monster that I want just as much as I want Safi Jiva, easy Atal Ka. Top 2 contenders for me, 100%. Vitalis, maybe just beneath that. Yeah. Atal Ka so should come back in Wilds. There's no reason not to. And think about it from the perspective of, okay, when we had fought him originally, he was dredging up things like, you know, like metal and bits and rocks and parts and stuff like that, and a Dragonator, for example. Like the stuff that it was picking up was from that time period. But now we have some futuristic technology that came from the Wyverian culture in this area of the Forbidden Lands. Would it not be crazy if we saw a Atal Ka fight, full Atal Naset with an Elder Breaker, and it's pointing the Elder Breaker at you? Making a whole ass Metal Gear. Yes! Prime gets it. Oh, easy. Think of it using the ancient weapons. And then what if it just decides it's going to pick up one of the lightning spires, right? And so the lightning spires themselves, instead of like saving you from the lightning, if you're trying to like crawl up on its back or to try to dismantle bits and pieces of the mech, what if it's guarding the mech and it's like attracting the lightning during the lightning storm, so that way when it goes off, it just like it shocks the area around it, trying to throw you off instead. Things like that could be incorporated to make a very real and varied, but also very thematically cohesive fight that I think would just be so much fun. Oh, please Capcom, bring back Atal Ka and my life is yours. Metal Gear Solid collab. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid collab one. Right, okay. So let's keep going here. So this is Almudron and Magma Almudron, right? Didn't we just do these? Wait a minute, hold on. How did I not? I put them up there, I thought I put them up there. I did not put them up there. There was a Metal Gear collab. In fact, if you played Peace Walker, you could fight Gear Rex. That was so neat. That was probably like I didn't even like Monster Hunter at the time, and I still loved that collab. There's also Tigrex too, if I'm not mistaken. I found the Tigrex fight so much more enjoyable not in Monster Hunter, which was hilarious. Let's see here. I already did this monster earlier. Here we go. Could y'all check me on this? What variant is this? We are not going to be doing hunts today, Potato. That is correct. Yes, sir. All right, we've got Ignactor here. And chat, this one right here. Is this Dread King Rathalos? Molten Tigrex is in the dumpster where it belongs. Yeah, that is Dread King. Okay. Easy yes. Dread King and Dread Queen. Those are the only variants that I want to see when it comes down to Rathalos and Rathian. Okay. This one I'm not familiar with. Hang tight. Oh, that's Apex Rathian. Okay. I'm putting Apex Rathian here against Apex Rathalos only because of the whole Apex thing that we had going on when they recover from Frenzy Virus. I would like to see the traditional Apexes give each of the Forbidden Lands Apexes a run for their money. I would like to see a monster that's just like, no, I've overcome the Frenzy Virus, and now I am the Apex, and give them a run for their money. So in that realm, fine. I would be okay with either of the Apexes, but that's a little bit less a variant and a little bit more... Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Viperon, but we don't exactly have a whole lot of the Apexes from 4th gen here. Oh, well, that's great. Love that. Get out of here. For you, Frenzy needs to make a comeback. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, well, despite the fact that it kept all of these, it did not keep the order that I had here earlier. Bummer. Let's see. Hold on. Let me find Ukanlos. It's the... Here. This is it, right? Yeah. Akantor and Ukanlos. Both of them would be a lot of fun. If you bring one, you got to bring the other, right? They just come together hand in hand. A tier. I do not recognize these two. Could anyone help me out? Survive the Storm of Narwa and Ibushi that also have the deviant movesets. So they are Apexes. Man, they're not even the Apexes from... Okay, I get what you're saying. So it doesn't even have anything to do with... Oh, that is Astalos, isn't it? Because it's got the pointy, like, shield face thing going on. Okay. Astalos A. But then the Apexes from... Yeah, Astalos and Bolt Reaver, yep. Yeah, nothing to do with Gore. Then in that case, nope. They go D tier for you. Valid. You know, I feel like I'm dunking on Rise a little too hard here. But the bigger challenge for me at this point is like half of the roster is only directly relevant to Ryze's storyline. Once you take it out of the context of the storyline, it makes no sense. Which is also why like things like Apexes also don't make sense, say, if we're talking about use Apexes, which sucks because I really like that. And it makes a lot more sense within the context of Wilds because we have Gormagala, but now they have again co-opted Apexes is a completely different term. So you have Apexes, Apexes, and Apexes. For you, Rise, Wilds. Bring back the original definition. I want to see the Apexes that have overcome the Frenzy virus. Magma and Almudron is lower. I would be okay with them because at least they're not lore related. The Apexes were missed potential. What a bummer. What a bummer. Hans, welcome back. Welcome back. To me, your tier list is amazing. Got a lot in common, except for the Deviljho. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong, Poison. It's okay to be wrong. There's nothing redeemable about Deviljho. We do not stand the angry pickle here. Right. Okay. Let's keep it going. These two. Which one is this? These two here. These are also variants of one another. I'm going to put them next to each other. Hold on. I'm just trying to organize them close together. The pickle is overrated. The pickle sucks. That is Kedius. Okay. Not from a narrative perspective would it make sense, but we need more underwater combat. I could be happy with Kedius. Yeah, it looks absolutely nothing like its icon, though. I guess it kind of does. Yeah, Try was not the one that I had played on a 3rd gen. I came in at portable 3rd. Okay, fair. Take on Geismagorm. So Geismagorm I actually like. I like Geismagorm as a monster. I think it's neat, but it also it's the final, but it's the flagship essentially of Sunbreak, right? Like it's, or not Sunbreak, but it's the final storyline boss. The whole idea of like the deep and the underdwelling that it is, I think it's cool. It would just not really have a place in Wilds. I wouldn't really want it in Wilds compared to literally everything else in S tier. So. Hey, Stun. Hey. How you doing, buddy? Happy Sunday. We've got a few more to go. Overarching antagonist vibes. Yeah, for sure. How am I more knowledgeable on the monsters, but only have played the new gen games? I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't. I can't for the life of me remember half of the icons. And granted, I mean, when it comes down to the games that I played 3, or portable 3rd. I played a tiny bit of Try. I played For You, but I didn't complete it. I played a lot of World. I played no Rise. I played no GU, and I played a lot of Wilds. So like I said earlier in the stream, you know, like I am not the end all be all of like everything Monster Hunter. I am learning though. I've learned a lot, and it's been a lot of fun to grow and to learn more about the wider ecosystem, or the different designs, or what designs inspired other designs. Stuff like that has been so much fun. Okay, I'm looking for this dude here. Why does he look like a slug? Baloo the bear let himself go. God damn. Rust Kushala? This is Rust Kushala, right? Yeah, that's Rust Kushala. So, oh, this is Risen Kushala? That's Risen. So, where's Rust Kushala? Hey, Nebs, how are you? Who you love. Interesting. I did not enjoy Kushala Daora. Second row, number 3. This one right here. Yep, that's it. Okay. It's going to go with the other Kushala. I'll say that much right now. Right into C tier. Okay. Boy howdy, boy howdy. Kushala in Rise was a good fight, though. Do you think that that would translate well, though, into Wilds and the way that Wilds combat and format? Because think about it from the you know, there's the wire bugs, right? You had a lot more mobility options and a lot more zany things that you could do as a hunter in Rise than you can in both Wilds and World. When it came down to the sheer variety of mobility and the, like, I mean, even just the bugs themselves gave you so much power just to be able to maneuver or to do some janky stuff. So I feel as though a hunter in Wilds facing down Kushala in any of its variants, more ground-based moves though, it wasn't just the bugs. Okay, Prime. Okay. I say that as a Kushala hater. Rise Kushala is amazing. Although I think it more like Worlds Kushala if we were to put it into Wilds. But Rise in general was amazing with Kushala. Okay, then I need to keep it in C tier. And the only reason that I would, like, I don't want to bank on the thought that if we were to get Risen Kushala in Wilds, that somehow it's going to be an experience similar to Rise's Kushala. If it was, great. Right? Like, if we could get a Kushala Daora that was a legitimately fun hunt. I mean, again, this is my own subjective experience, and also I never fought Risen, so it's also a very blind and biased experience, which I have very little and very limited knowledge of. I have to own that. But if it was as good as Viperon says, because Viperon didn't like Kushala either, but loved it, and Prime, you're also saying that it was like legit for a Kushala, really good top fight. Okay, awesome. I would love to see that. If they could express Kushala in that way, I would easily put it in the A rank. I actually would like a Kushala fight because I think the Kushala design is awesome. But I would like to see a Kushala fight that it was actually legitimately enjoyable. However, my assumption here is that, as it is with any sort of assumption, it makes an ass of you and me, but as my assumption, I would assume that they would probably express it more akin to the Wilds flavor of Kushala instead of the Rise flavor of Kushala. Yeah, no, that's, I don't know, man. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like Kushala for the same reason that I didn't like fighting Behemoth. The constant Charybdis, the constant wind tunnels and tornado. And trust me when I say this, none of the wind pressure resistance ever did a lick to help with that. Loved it entirely. Damn, dude. Wow. Wow. Yeah, because I avoided Kushala almost as much as I humanly could. Like, literally miss me with that. World Kushala is ass. Prime. I'm glad Prime, you understand where my reluctance to be like, yeah, Kushala is great is coming from. But Rise Kushala is legit. Sorry, you had me at Rise Kush is legit. Are we, do you need to, okay, got some, puff and pass, man. Come on, all right? You know it, Prime. I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it. Love the energy here on your channel. Please keep up the awesomeness. Ah, it's not gravy. Stop it. Stop. You're inflating my ego. Okay, you can keep doing it. It's fine. No, but thank you, man. Thank you so much. They always have something kind to say. I am humbled. I really appreciate that people would want to come back and that they come for the content initially, or they're confused as to how they got here. But you know, for the folks who actually legitimately stay to find out what the vibe is like and generally tend to have positive feedback like that, it means the world. Thank you. On your Sarah's plate. Oh, fantastic. I mean, we'll be diving back into it on Wednesday, man. Episode 4 coming Wednesday. Let's do this thing. Right. Okay, chat. Let's see if we can continue to drive this. Let's get through these last ones. We're gonna start here. And chat, if you can help me out by naming them. We're gonna start here and we're gonna work our way backward up the list. If I know the name of the monster, I can do a little bit of research on it for any of the ones that I'm just not familiar with. This is Risen Shigara Magala. That's Risen Shigara. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, it's the Risen variant, but the Risen variant... Oh, don't get that. Get out of here, Costco. I don't want you. Risen Elder Dragons are the ones that have overcome the affliction caused by the anomaly. Yeah. So that's, yeah, so the Anomaly Plague, which are the afflicted monsters, they're the ones where they would do the anomaly quests, right? And then they first appeared when Malzeno and Geismagorn, their natural hosts, were killed in the main story. Therefore, I see. Doesn't look like this has much of a place except for the narrative within Rise. I just want regular Shigara Magala, to be brutally honest. That's fine. Okay, this one right here. All the Risens are like that. Yeah. That's why I feel a little bit bad about both Apexes, I guess, and Risens in this case now too, where like I feel like I'm dunking a lot on the entire roster of Rise. But then again, the majority of Rise centers around this kind of subset of monsters that directly correlate to the narrative, which is also cool, but not really pertinent in any way, shape, or form in Wilds. Therefore, I wouldn't really want them back in Wilds because there's nothing to catalyze that or to even like incorporate those story beats into Wilds. At least with Wilds, it's basically for you too, right? Give me Shaggy or give me death like Scoob. Where'd you put Chaos Gore? If my Chaotic Gore is right here, A tier. I would honestly put the Risens and Apexes in NA because their monikers don't fit with Wilds monsters. I mean, that's not actually a bad take. That's not a bad take. But I also don't want to completely obliterate the idea that, hey, maybe this monster could come back, or maybe they could bring back this theme in some way and incorporate it, it would be a stretch, to say the least. 100%, it would be a stretch. Yet, even if it was a stretch, I also don't want to just dump it in NA like, it's not happening, it'll never happen, in all unlikeliness, it's probably not going to happen, so therefore I'm going to deny that it ever could happen, and therefore I'm going to leave it open to the potential that maybe Capcom does do something to incorporate Rise into Wilds a little bit. The Deviants, I could see that. I could see that. But Larry, I understand exactly where you're coming from, and I'm kind of leaning that direction myself as well. If it weren't just for that small butt. Okay, this is Apex Arzuros. Apex Arzuros. Yeah. C tier. Okay. These two monsters, chat, if you wouldn't mind. What are the names of these two monsters? Here, we're starting at the bottom right. We're moving our way backward up the list. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, it wouldn't make any sense for Primordial Malzeno to come back. Like, literally no sense whatsoever. Despite that fact, I did also put that in A, because I want to see Malzeno. Okay, so Brisarios and Durambos. Duramboros is the... Hold on. This guy right here. That's Duramboros. Okay. And then Brisarios. Yep. Okay. Well... I know that we already have Gravios. We didn't get Brisarios. And to be brutally honest, it's an easy win, I think, for Capcom to just add in Brisarios. I wouldn't mind having Brisarios. And I think it would be kind of cool, even though it also has poison in the... Anyway. Okay. Yeah. A rank for Brisarios for me. Little baby Gravios, come on. Duramboros, I am not familiar with as far as the mechanics are concerned, so hold on here. Oh, he's the tail hammer. Oh, he is the tail hammer. Oh! Yes. Okay. And then there's the explosive peaks variant. He's the one that spins around and whips his tail. Yeah. Chat, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. I would like Duramboros. I wouldn't put him in S rank like, oh my god, I need this monster. Although, to be fair, I probably would want to drop Legiana as well. But if I'm talking about, oh my god, I need this monster, he's not there. But boy, howdy, would I like Duramboros. That would be fun. Yeah, you can farm for the rocks. I mean, you can mine him too, right? Like, so... Or not mine him, but yeah. Similar to Uragan and, oh, it's the other one. Uragan is the metal dude, and then the other Gon. Palumu is always S. We don't talk poorly about the baby. We love the baby. So you only say the baby is S. Yeah, Brandon, thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Thank you for stopping on by. All right. This is a Mizu variant, isn't it? That's got to be a Mizu variant. Is that Apex Mizu? Yeah. No, I don't think that's Soul Seer. This is Soul Seer. Look, it's got the slash across its eye and everything. Wait, there is the Apex Mizu though. There was the Apex Mizu. Did I not move it down? Here's Apex Mizu. So this is Violet Mizu? That must be in Sunbreak then. Hold on. Oh, it is Violet. Yep. What's the point of Violet? It's a rare species. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. So this is an oil-like secretion. Okay, so instead of bubble foam, it's oil. I mean, we kind of already got the oily boy anyway. But could you imagine an oil mechanic with the mobility of a Mizu? Chat, I'm actually... That would be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty cool. If I wanted a variant for Mizutsune, outside of Soulseer, which we already half got anyway, yeah, this could be a basin variant of Mizu. That actually would be awesome. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. 100%. Okay. Okay. We already have a map that is oil, right? Like we could already make it work. It would fit perfectly. Excuse me. Perfectly. Okay. All right. And then these are these different? That's not Gravios variants, is it? Or are these Uragon variants? Chat, would you help me out on that? I am going to bio again. We're gonna see these through. Oh, she loved Violet a ton. Okay. Well, then that's special. That's a special Mizu right there. No, Violet was one of your top 5 Sunbreak fights for sure, except when I needed the one claw and he didn't drop it for 2 haunt. Valid. Valid. The purple one is Halloween, so they are Uragon variants then. I thought that they were Uragon variants. I mean, like, Uragon's fine. I don't hate Uragon, but we did get Uragon in World. I don't know that I care enough about Uragon to want to see Uragon or its variants back. Wish I could bring myself to hunt more, but yeah, homing bubbles, bubble nova, absolutely great. Maybe if we got Violet Mizu in Wilds, perhaps then we might be able to bring back some of the joy that you had for it. Violet was really fun. Definitely an A rank for me. I was thinking it was originally the Apex one, and I'm like, nah, that's got to go straight C. And then I'm like, wait, no, we've already got it in A and C. Move it up to A the moment that I realized, yeah, we could definitely have more room for Mizu. Okay, is this... That's not Bloodbath Diablos. We already did Bloodbath Diablos, right? So, hold on here. Yeah, that's not even close. All right, which one is this? Volvidon is red. Hold on. Oh, it's Volvidon. Okay. It's a fanged beast. Oh, he's kind of like an armadillo almost. Oh my god, he's from Portable Third. How did I forget him? Yeah, he's the one that rolls around. I'm gonna give him a B. I'm gonna give him a B. Jesus, I haven't seen him in ages. Literally completely forgot. Some of his attack sets too, similar to Lagombi's. And I did want Lagombi back as well. He steals item, bring back item stealing mechanic. I mean, considering that they had that with Gypceros in Gen 1, right? Oh man, absolutely. No, Prime, hey, thank you so much, W tier list, man, for, hey, Prime, that's such a kind thing for you to say. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for letting me, letting me rag on you a little bit earlier, when you got dunked on the bot trap. But that was so funny. Oh, I couldn't miss it. But you coming through and hanging out with us today, dude, great to have you. Please come back anytime. Great to have you in the Discord too. Hope to hang out with you more. All right. That's the ghost spider. What is the ghost spider? Hold on. The ghost spider in Bela, what is it? Baladra. Beladay. Well, wait, no, that's not the ghost spider, though. That's not Beladay. That is the ghost spider, though. But, I don't know what spider this is. Wait, this is a Nursilla? What Nursilla variant is this? Shit, yeah, you're right. This must be an Apex Nursilla? Oh, Shrouded Nursilla. Okay. Shrouded Nursilla, B, I don't mind it. I'm not against or for it. All good. We've already got Nursilla, and we already kind of technically have a Nursilla variant, I feel. Given the fact that we've got the Omega, and there's the electric Nursilla, the you know what I mean? I don't think we need more Nursillas, and we can already get frenzied Nursillas too. When will the expansion be announced? Miguel, I mean, the announcement had happened months ago. We're going to get the info drop and the announced trailer this upcoming Friday, I think. It's probably going to be opening night live at Summer Game Fest. Summerfest time. Oh, you know. Hypnocatrice. Hypnaku. It's in the Japanese, it's Hippunoku. What does it do? Okay, it's got a sleeping sack, put monsters to sleep. Powerful kicks. Okay, so literally it's just a sleep-based bird. Yeah, sleep bird. Okay. Oops, what am I doing? Nah, miss me with that. Putting it right in the likes of like with Tsitsi Yaku, for example, or Kulu Yaku. If there is one like early game bird that I would like to come back, it's probably Kurupeko. That I actually would like to see come back. All right, so the baggie. No, these don't look like any baggies. Or unless it's this one. Oh yeah, here's baggie. Yeah, this is baggie. This is the Gen 3 Ultimate. Baggie, okay. Don't hate it. Not against it coming back. You've got this in the bag. Thanks. This is the Velocidrome. I had... Hold on, where did I put the other ones? It's this tier, right? C tier? Didn't I? Oh, here. There we go. All right. Does anyone know what this one is? Baggy is just Velocidrome, but you know what? That's actually a good point. I'm dropping it down to C then. Does anyone recognize the... That's like a Vespoid? It is a Vespoid Queen. It is the Vespoid Queen. Okay. I would put it in A. I don't think... I would rather Celtus, personally, if we had to choose. Granted, I do want more insect representation, but we've also got Nursilla. Although that's not technically an insect, that's more spider. Yeah, I forgot she existed too. All right. Now, if there's any drome-like monster that I actually legitimately do want to see, I want... Yes, I have Celtus and S. Yes. I actually do want Jaggy. I would enjoy having Great Jaggy back, as much as I imagine many people probably would not feel so inclined, but I do. I actually do. Okay, last row. Miss Jaggy's call. Yeah, and up until the little Jaggies start coming after you. And then they're just constantly jumping you. Big spider that takes Lao Shen Lung's place, who has a Lao skull and is a shell. Spider with Lao Shen Lung's skull. Oh, Shen Gowron? That's Shen Gowron, isn't it? Yeah. Oh man, that's creepy. Yo. I mean, I know that Yamatsukami is the other one that's kind of like really large, but this is something that's straight out of a horror movie. If you wanted something that was going to leave somebody in shivers, Shen Gauren would be awesome. I would like Shen Gauren. That's cool. Okay. These two are the same. Same species, I mean. One is a deviant, so it's from 4U then, right? It's not Arzuros. Unless it is Arzuros. Okay, it is Arzuros. So that's Arzuros and Redhelm Arzuros? Yeah, sure is it. Sure is. Sure is. Okay. I'll put them in B. Would be neat to see. The Deviant doesn't exactly work, but it's okay. I mean, there's still the vanilla variant. They do remind me just a little bit of like Lagambi. Lagambi meets a Doshagama. It could work. Narcarco, this is Narcarcos, and then Gajalaka sounds about right. Yeah, they look like Gajalaka. Narcarcos, hold on here. Yeah. Oh! Oh my god! Okay, I could not remember this thing to save my life. Easy S rank, 100% S rank for me. Absolutely. Just because of the fact that the hunt, like it's got the arms that are like coming up, for example, and you've got to dodge through those, and you're in that arena and you're kind of like facing it while it's on the shore like that. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. It's like literally wearing. It was the Valhazak before Valhazak, really. Yes. Narky was a menace. Easy S for me. So it's a cephalopod? It is a cephalopod. Yeah. And then the bioluminescence is what made the eyes glow in the... Yep. Oh, man. Oh, I would love to fight that. It would be interesting because it's got some of the different blights that it has, like mucus and boned, which is only from generations. But I mean, they could still incorporate the rest of the different blights. Cuttlefish? I don't want the cuddles. So this one here, I'm pretty sure they're Gajalakas. But I don't know how we find... I'm not sure. Here we go. Oh, they're Shakalakas. Okay, the Shakalakas. King Shakalaka, I'm assuming, is probably who this is. That's a Linean. Oh, it's from 2, and he's in Freedom Unite. Okay. I could leave it. What subspecies would you like to see most in wilds? Oh, well, I don't think it's really a subspecies, but like subclassification. I want apexes in wilds the way that they were introduced in 4U. So not the apexes of Rise, and not the, like the apex of the Windward Plains is Ray Dow, for example. I want the old apexes, the ones that have overcome the virus and become incredibly strong because of it. Because I'd like to see the OG apexes dunk on the monsters in wilds who consider themselves the apex of a given territory. That would be interesting. No thoughts on Amatsu? Let me see. Which one of these is Amatsu? Is it? This is Amatsu, right? It is the first one. Okay, hold tight. Oh, well, it's pretty. It's the Calamity Dragon. I never got to this in Portable Third. Man, I wish I had seen Portable Third through. It's technically an Elder Dragon, but it's very Leviathan coded. Oh, it's hella windy though. It's hella windy. Oh, I don't know if I would. Oh man, this is hard. I think I would put it in B tier. I never fought it, so I recognize my ignorance here. But I don't think that I would enjoy it very much if it is similar with the wind pressure, due to like my experience with Kushala Daora. But I also really like something that's meant to, well, it's not a Leviathan, it's just an Elder Dragon. So it doesn't really fit the Leviathan build, but it is very similar to a Leviathan in its skeleton. What rankings are you doing? Jivitesh, so I am doing my own wish list, my tier ranking of monsters that I would like to see return in the Wilds DLC. So this is only going from this isn't including obviously new monsters. We're going to get a new flagship, obviously, but we're also going to be getting some new monsters for Wilds as well. And then presumably a roster of older style monsters that will be returning. This is all about the monsters that I want to see return. Specifically starting with S is like, oh my God, I want to see it. I want to see it so bad. Please bring it back. To A is like, wow, these are good. This would be fun. I would enjoy this. To B, where it's like, hey, I could take it or leave it. I'm not really fussed either way. I wouldn't be mad if they returned. I wouldn't be upset if they didn't. And then down to C tier, where I would personally prefer that they don't return because I feel that they're just better monsters to bring back. Down to the D tier, where if I never saw this monster again, and anybody who ever uttered the name of this monster suddenly could never speak for the rest of their lives, I would be completely fine with that. Replay Rise? How can I replay Rise? I never played it. It's actually not like Kushala Wind, it just hurts. Okay, he isn't even wind pressuring. Dark Wall's like, ouch. Hold on. Hold on. Jerther. Jerther is, by the way, one of my favorite, like like old generation Monster Hunter gameplay YouTubers. Always helps whenever there's something that I need to source from, like old style Monster Hunter and gameplay. Jerther always has something good. I've credited him in at least one, maybe two of my videos previously. Go check him out. Oh. Man, it's cool though. Yeah, it doesn't have like the pushback or the wind pressure though. So it's just wind-based attacks or wind element attacks, I guess, if you wanted to call it that. Oh, that would be interesting. What would also be really interesting is, you know how like in the Windward Plains when there's the storm that rolls through and there's obviously a lot of wind. You know, Amatsu could bring wind to that arena. Okay, so that was just an attack. It didn't throw them off their backs or anything like that. Huh. Okay, all right. Ooh, the second phase, and it's like got like glowy bits now too. Nice. Okay, so they got the restraints from the ballista. Bring it down so they can... wail on it. You want me to look at the battle theme? Hold on. Okay.
$10 for a large.
$10 for a large. $10 for any three topping. $10 large, any three topping. Pizza Hut. And then you can go to Planet Fitness to work it all off.
In numbers. The number of different workouts.
So it's a good question. And actually, before I get started on this, John Anderson, I love that question over in the vertical chat there. I think that the expansion will have more Elder Dragons? One, yes, I do. I mean, I know that they will. Think about it. Shigara Magala is an Elder Dragon. And even though Gore Magala isn't technically an Elder Dragon, it's classified as a Demi-Elder Dragon. We know that there will be. Gogmazios came in, for example. That's an Elder Dragon. So they wanted to hold back a little bit in the base game for Monster Hunter Wilds to avoid the trap that they got into in Monster Hunter World, where it was like, oops, all Elder Dragons. That's not a bad thing. There are so many good Elder Dragon designs out there, but when everything is an Elder Dragon, it really diminishes the impact of like, holy crap, this is the monster. The Elder Dragon was meant to be a monster of mythic proportions, but then when everything's mythic, nothing's mythic. So they held back a little bit on just how much of the Elder Dragons that they incorporated. I completely understand where they came from on that. I understand why that they did that. I know for a fact that they are going to introduce more Elder Dragons in the Wilds DLC. Do I think that they're going to do so to the extent of Monster Hunter World and Iceborne? Oh, no, most definitely not. They're not going to go that hard with it. I'm pretty confident that the design philosophy behind Monster Hunter Wilds was a living and breathing ecosystem. There's just not a lot of Elder Dragons in Wilds as it stands. The Forbidden Lands do not have a lot of Elder Dragons. So there's one of two things that I think that they might do with this. One, they might just stay pretty, soft on the amount of Elder Dragons that they incorporate and keep it that way. Cool. Okay, if that's what they do, then that's fine. But I think that they might also go the route of, hey, if we start bringing back more Elder Dragons, that gives us an opportunity to bring in the number 2 most popular monster in the 2024 Hunter Choice Poll, and that was Nergigante. The people loved Nergi. It's a very popular monster, but it feeds on Elder Dragons. If it doesn't have Elder Dragons, there's no reason why we would have Nergi in the Forbidden Lands to begin with, right? So if they wanted a narrative justification, they might consider adding in Nergigante to be kind of the predator for all of the Elder Dragons. I think that that's kind of neat, or an idea. Or if they still stay kind of like reserved with regards to how many Elder Dragons they incorporate, maybe they don't incorporate that many, but they still want to bring in Nergi, they could also do a, oh, nice SA80. Nice. They could also do the Guardian route with Nergi, and they could try a Guardian Nergigante variant. We already know that Guardian monsters don't need to eat, they don't need to reproduce, because they sustain themselves on Wilk, right? So then, therefore, the Guardian, or excuse me, the Elder Dragon Eater no longer needs to eat Elder Dragons and can subsist on Wilk instead, therefore getting around the need to have Elder Dragons to justify Nergigante's presence. Sure, but I mean, like, when it comes down to the balance in, what do you call it? The balance in the Forbidden Lands, that all centers around, Zoshia. Because the imbalance of the Forbidden Lands is literally due to Zoshia and, not just Zoshia, but also the Frenzy Virus. So what, then Nerg is just going to hunt all of the Zoshias and all of the Gormagalas? The normal monsters ate the Wilk? I mean, I don't think it's eating the Wilk, it's more like absorbing it. And I don't know if they have the ability to absorb it or not. I don't think that you can. It's not like you just drink Wilk and be like, delicious. It's like, I don't know, drinking rainwater. This is pretty cool, though. This is definitely a lot more dynamic, and I can see that. But then again, Rise is just a drastically more dynamic game than Portable Third was. Here we go, here we go. Oh, that's cool. And then you're using the wire bugs to get yourself ready for the... so you had to avoid the attack with it. Cool. Yeah, alright, alright. Alright, chat. Fine, fine, fine. You convinced me. You've convinced me. Amatsu goes an A. That was pretty cool. Okay. Next up on the list, let's see. We've only got 8 more to go, chat. Let's do this thing. This one, this red guy. Is that Iodrome? Yeah, that's Iodrome. This is... That's not a Kurupeko. That's not... Which one is this? Roggy! Oh my god, yes! Yep. Actually kind of cute though. I don't know. Sorry. I gotta put it with the drones though. I do. I gotta put it with the drones. All right, this one. Why do I recognize it? But I have no clue on any of these at this point. Oh my days. Rose. That's a great Macau. Oh! Oh, it is. And it looks like a carbuncle. That's why. I always thought the thing looked like a carbuncle. Okay, hold on. A leaping dog wyvern. This is from Generations. It is from Generations. That's why she knows. She loved Generations, she did. He hops on his tail. Okay. I mean, it's kind of cool. I quite like its design. I'd give it a B over, say, like the dromes. I'm assuming it probably fights similarly to the dromes, though. This one is one that I know I should know, and I don't know why I don't know, but what in the world is this? That's a Yan. Okay. Which Yan? Yan Garuga variants. Because there's Yan Garuga, Scarred Yan Garuga, Deadeye. Oh, hold on. This is because hold on. Deadeye Yan Garuga is the one that I thought was Scarred Yan Garuga earlier. Yes, that is exactly right. So Deadeye is the one over here. Hold on. I had put him here, right? So this must be just regular Yan Garuga, and this one's Scarred Yan Garuga? No. But that is definitely, this right here is definitely Deadeye. This is 100% Deadeye. Nope, that's Scarred. That is Scarred. Okay, Scarred Yan Garuga. So maybe that is a Deadeye Yan Garuga. Let me just double check. Yan Garuga's icon. And that is... Deadeye is the runt. This must be, honestly... It must be. Because, like, take a look, chat. Hold on. Let me pull this over. Look. We see it right here. Right? That's Scarred. 100% Scarred. I recognize it from World. This is regular Yan. Well, no, this is regular Yan. So is this Deadeye? Or is that just somebody's impression? I'm not sure. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It has a world icon, and both of these I recognize from World. So that must be a... something else. It is a Yan of some sort, though. Deadeye is from Generations. Hardcore Yan Garuga? What is that? But yeah, Deadeye is a deviant. Oh yeah, no, it is. That is Deadeye. Yep. Just pulled it up from the Monster Hunter fandom page. Take a look. Here's Deadeye. This is it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, either way, that at least confirms to me that it is absolutely a Yan. So it goes there. All right, this one right here. We've got 4 left, y'all. First introduced in Monster Hunter Freedom. So even before Unite. Is that some sort of like monkey? Oh, it's a copper Blungonga? I mean, we've already got Blungonga. And to be brutally honest, I mean, I already had Congalala. The Congalala variant, I think I put in C tier. Yeah, I did. It's fine. I want new monkeys. I don't want variants of the same ones. Hi, baby. Welcome back. Oh, that's a blue Kutku? Sure is. That is a blue Kutku. Same deal, though. I would prefer, because we've already got Yan Kutku, right? I would prefer that we just get newer ones instead. It's a sand version. Fair. Fair, it's a sand version. I like the hunt against Blungonga. I like Blungonga. It's got some of the moveset with shares some of its moveset with whoops, sorry, that's my USB, don't worry. But share some of its moveset with Rajang. That was pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I've already got Plesioth though. The two Plesioths are already up here. I would like to see them. What's is that? Wait, is it Cephadrome? This might be Cephadrome. It is Cephadrome. I'm almost confident. Yep, sure is. Sand-based Piscine Wyvern though. To be honest with you, the sand-based Piscine Wyvern isn't actually that bad. Even though I'm not putting it with the other drones. If I had to pick, I still would prefer Lavasioth, but I certainly would take this over Giratodus. I got you, Viperon. Yeah, I get you. Okay, here we go. What is this? This thing right here. The Chameleon. It's not Chameleos, is it? Is it the other Chameleos variant? Or not the other, the original Chameleos? It is the original Chameleos. So what was the one that I put up at the top then? How ironic that Chameleos is the last one. This is the other Chameleos that I had. What is this? There's, oh, this is Risen Chameleos, isn't it? Right? Because the Risen Chameleos is the one that I don't want. That's the one that I absolutely do not want. Right down there with the rest of the Risen. Yep. Oh. Woo! Chat, we did it. We did it. Every large Monster Hunter tier list from the mainline games. Oh boy howdy. And there are our S rank, my top rated monsters that I would love to see in the Monster Hunter Wilds DLC. If we were to take out some of the variants or some of the additional ones, but we just had each species, one of each species represented, that would be awesome. But when we look down the list, the ones that I would like to see, it'd be nice to have and would be actually pretty cool. 100%. A rank over here. But this is probably my top. Probably my top. Why is O'Shea so the great question, and I love that you mentioned that. We actually had a discussion on this a little bit earlier with one of my other viewers. He posits that, hey, hold on for a second. Because Monster Hunter Wilds is incomplete as far as its narrative is concerned, and Zoshia, we know that Zoshia has the ability to regenerate, for example. We can assume, therefore, that we haven't seen the last of Zoshia, and I'm quite confident that we haven't. So anybody who's been like, you know, really big on the equal dragon weapon and that sort of lore chasing are a little bit hopeful that there's going to be more to the story when it comes down to Zoshia, apart from the fact that we haven't had, I mean, like, take for example, the tempered and arch-tempered variants. We haven't even had a tempered Zoshia. We don't even have an arch-tempered Zoshia. There's definitely more that they're building up for here. So because of that, I do want to see them pursue that as a means to facilitate more backstory about the Wyverian culture and history. And I think that was a fair take. The rest of the monsters, however, from Monster Hunter Wilds are in the NA tier because they're already there. And I even added in Soul Seer Mizu, for example, because we've already got Soul Seer Mizu like, so it's Safi type thing, kind of, yeah. So like, think of Zoshia as the Xenojiva, where in Master Rank, maybe it's Xenojiva, or maybe it's still Zoshia, but it's the Safi Jiva equivalent to Zoshia. So that's my assumption, and that's why I have that in A. But even for like Soul Seer, for example, as I was mentioning about Mizu, we've kind of got Soul Seer flavor with Mizusune already. So I put that there because there's no point in having its own. And then same thing because we have a bit of the flavors of Abyssal and Ivory Lagiacrus in the laggy that we got in it. So yeah. Cool. Chat, we did it. Holy smokes, we did it. It took us 4 hours, 40 minutes, or 3 hours, 40 minutes to do, but we managed to get through all of the monsters on the roster when Zoe adapts like Artfeld. Oops. Could you imagine a Zoshia with as much mobility as Arch-Tempered Artfeld though? That could get spicy. I'm gonna go ahead and save and download this image, and I'm gonna be posting it in my Discord, in the chat on the Discord here. So if you haven't already joined us in the Discord, would love to have all y'all there with us. Please come join us. We've got people who are playing Monster Hunter Wild. We've got people who are playing Monster Hunter World. We've got people who are playing other games too, such as Final Fantasy XIV, such as Slay the Spire 2, Subnautica, Minecraft. And as far as I'm concerned, just a great group of people to be able to spend your time with. So please hop on in the Discord, hang out with us as well. I would absolutely love to be able to spend time with you off stream too. If you haven't already done so, please thumbs up the stream and consider subscribing as well. We do daily shorts, weekly streams on Sundays and on Wednesdays. Wednesdays, we're doing Saros, which has been a lot of fun as far as a third-person roguelike bullet hell shooter. Awesome, y'all. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. And as always, my friends, may the Sapphire Star guide your way. I'll see you in the comments below.